Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes, the people never happy. It's never enough.
I cannot believe you,
Are you saying that Advance have cured death?
Jog on!
We're still vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh my goodness. We're only getting started. Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Jones. Our main headlines tonight.
Starting!
For every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been. Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
Hello everyone. Hi Tom.
Friends
Great to
and
see you here
neighbours,
already.
and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
Gotta love supportive chats.
But now you
Hey, here, let me get on in
that.
that. Let me get in on that
never
action.
happy. It's never enough.
Just because you guys are playing Rocket League, you don't get in the call.
Are you saying
Because
that
I don't, you know I
Advance
don't
have
want.
cured
Jog on!
We're still vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
death? Oh my goodness. We're only getting
Wait.
started.
What?
Good evening, I'm
Alright.
Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Jones.
Today I am playing some good old not for broadcast. Now, this is a game that,
For every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
from what I know, recently just released.
What a wild ride this has been.
Yeah,
Well, that's
for some reason I don't believe you, Tom.
question.
You can join this call when you actually stop playing Rocket. Press Alt F4 for free diamonds.
Friends and
Wait, really?
neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
You lied to me. Oh, I'm just joshing ya. Alright. Yeah, as I was saying, this is not for broadcast. This is a game that just fully came out somewhat recently. I played the prologue, I loved it, laughed my head off. So now I'm playing the actual game. Oh,
We're still vassals, slaves.
You said we could join back when we actually finished.
How can we stop playing Rocket League?
Oh my goodness.
alright.
Kidding, we actually finished. No, we actually finished.
Alright then. Alright, what should I name myself?
And I'm Jeremy Jones.
Jerry.
Jerry, done.
Oh, that was a terrible name.
No, no,
Oh,
no,
you're
Jerry.
so uncreative.
Wow, I asked you and you said Jerry.
Jesus.
What a wild ride.
Yeah,
Well, that's
boopy duper.
question.
Advance
You know what, fuck it, Jerry. Alright, I will
I'm not-
warn any viewers that this game does contain
Confidence that the team will keep
quite a
you
bit of
safe.
swearing and very mature themes.
But now you start to see, yes,
Let me just check a
never
few
happy.
options.
It's never enough.
Cannot believe you,
Content warning. Let me just have a look at this.
There may be bad
Cured
scenes.
death?
Yep, there's a few of these in here.
Vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier
What do I see on the TV?
Yeah. Let me just make sure
What's on
a
TV?
few of my settings correct. Give me that full screen experience,
Our
thank
main
you.
headlines tonight.
Death! Nudity.
What?
Fucking
Euthanasia, isn't that a country?
Jesus.
Probably.
Alright, alright, here we go! Enter game name. I just did.
Well, that's a very
Bro,
blunt
this Spyro.
question.
Advanced.
Oh, story mode. Here we go. Let's begin. So in this game, by the way, you control a TV
That's all
station.
coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Bloody hell, that's loud. It's so noisy. Off the broadcast. It's frozen.
I'm waiting to hear the loud music. Yeah, it's not that loud.
It's kind of loud. Do you want me to stream on Discord so it's up to date?
Yes.
I mean,
idea.
you should still watch it on
We
my
will.
stream just for them views.
I am going. Jay, keyboard or controller, right? Yeah.
Keyboard? What do you mean?
Ew!
What are you talking about?
Skip the loading screen.
I can't!
Yeah. Look.
Did invent a
Invent
time
a time machine.
Oh.
No, what?
That's a clever tip. I like that.
Wait, so you're the puppet. You're not the actual person.
I'm all of the above. Let me actually make sure my audio levels are balanced real quick. Okay. Audio is good. Audio is brilliant. Day one of the election.
Be better. Actually, oh yeah. I need to.
Oh, shit.
Oi, Dave!
Hi, David, I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. Alright, mate. Dave here. Listen, I know you've...
Sorry, I gotta turn this up real quick.
Dave's my favorite character.
Dave is a chat. That's as loud as it goes!
Just
Turn the music down and then I'll turn the game up.
I don't think you can turn the game up from 100.
I can turn the game up. Just you bloody watch.
Oh,
Alright, this may take a second.
69.
The game's at max. Cool. Alright.
Coming to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're gonna have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry, it's not hard, and I'm gonna stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm gonna give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it
Stuff
already,
drinks?
look forwards towards all those screens.
Well, mate.
Right, look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and
Yep.
not down. Underneath
Yep.
that, you've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's
The
what
chief
the viewers
chef.
are seeing at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind the master
Alan
screen
as
there in the middle.
Brian.
That's the one you control. Now, the four small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio. And you can
Cody
choose
is a
between
silly name.
using the numbered
That's
buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom
Right.
left.
Dennis.
Yeah,
Don't
David.
worry, I'll talk you through it and you'll pick it up in no time.
3 boys in a trench
Have a
coat.
look to your left. These
Yeah, mate.
plugs control everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again. You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us.
Yep, Ringo.
Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain. Oh, right, okay, they're over, so we haven't...
Mate, you lied to me.
Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You can see a load of video
Come to
tapes on
Bumley.
the left. They're your adverts. Pick any three
Right.
and load them into the machine.
Come to Bumley.
You've done that. Look up to the
Crazy Nell.
Crazy Neil. Oh, no.
Exercise
Yeah.
with ham sleeves.
Yeah, boy. Can I inject them? Oh, shit. Okay.
Right, won't be long now till the signal starts coming through from the station. Stay on your toes. All the bigwigs are in tonight because of the election, so we better not make any mistakes.
course he misses the one with the
When
election.
you get the signal, select screen 1 with the vision mixer and we're ready to go.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know seafood makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing.
It's
More for me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody.
10
I
seconds.
show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you kiss. Going in 5, 4.
I shouldn't have played it.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, next is going to be to throw to the news titles on screen 2. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate.
I got this. I'm gonna be the best TV show.
And corners the flood.
Not host. What's the word?
Sports fans
Puppet.
everywhere celebrate as
Yeah, TV show
footballer
puppet.
Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the Year. And a spoonful of sugar. Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie,
Blunderclatch.
The Medicated.
This is cool.
And,
I think this
of
is good.
course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on their historic.
I got this.
Button 2 in 3, 2, 1. Lovely, mate.
Oh, that was the hardest thing in my career.
Next thing is to throw back to
So far.
Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
Do a bit of makeup.
Why did your viewers go in the freaking?
Because they're joining in time for the news, man. I got this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here
I'm
it
ready.
comes. Switch to screen 1. Lovely, mate.
Oh,
First, the votes are in and it's a decisive win for Advance. The landslide victory, with an astonishing 81% of the
Beautiful
popular vote,
81%
is the
win.
biggest election win in living memory. Advance appealed to voters up and down the country with their bold promises of
bit
positive
warm.
change. But critics have accused
Don't
them
turn it
of
on.
a severe lack of actual policies and of
Oh,
being
you went up for it.
deliberately vague. The opposition parties have all conceded defeat to Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly. However,
oh, what the
former
hell?
Home Secretary
Right, it's going well. All you've got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert. When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons over
I'm ready.
at the bottom right. I normally play the first one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
to hear the co-leader's acceptance.
I'm ready.
3,
2,
1,
bang.
1 minute back, everybody. Jeremy, I need you to fill after the ads.
What? Why?
Wanker Snatch is running late.
Oh,
I thought I'd ask
What? Is that his name?
Personally, I wouldn't have-
No, it's Blundercatch.
That's the same policy we use with you. I thought that was our little secret. It's all right, he doesn't remember anything I tell him.
I'm deeply uncomfortable with your burgeoning friendship.
Me too.
Yeah.
A plus. Oh,
made it to the first ad break. You're doing great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multicam sequence, because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1. Try and keep the shot on
Got
whoever's
it.
doing the talking. 2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long. 10 seconds at the most.
Got it.
So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting.
Pull out.
3. Don't stay on
Always
reaction
pull out,
shots
Ben.
for too long. A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience will
It's
see who's doing the
Thundertwat.
talking, yeah? Stick
Oh,
to these
Blunder
rules and
Twat,
you'll be
whatever his
fine.
friggin'
It's
name
not
is.
as complicated as it sounds. You've seen programs on television, haven't you? Make it look like those. Might as well get screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the studio. Thank you so much. 10 seconds, everybody.
Oh, scumbag. Alright.
Going in 5, 4.
Don't forget to go to Bumley.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first,
Get ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
is here with the star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy.
Bang.
Wolf, culture correspondent. And
Effect.
today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to
go
the
to
shop
Blunderclatch on screen 3 when she says his name.
by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear. I do hope you believe me when I tell you. I do hope that being with you here today is a moment.
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours. May I say?
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
I've got a man.
Which is called The Medicated.
The medicated?
Yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter, the rat. That's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction. Lovely. Now back to Thunder Twat.
I've worked with him on several movies. all
Thunder
terribly
Twat.
successful. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. What a wild ride this has been. I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic.
Oh, shit.
And am I right in saying that the character you
Okay.
play in this movie is
Bang.
quite an academic one? Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying?
I didn't mean to do that.
But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that was the true story of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all. A love, of course, for freedom. A love, of course. I think it's grossed over $1 billion.
This is difficult.
Obviously, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it. But I really am not in it for the awards. Although
Cap.
those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is
My
it then
viewers
that
are
drives
loving this.
you? What is it then that drives you?
That's a beautiful question,
Oh,
Megan.
wrong one.
And not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding, giving, suffering for one's audience.
Reaction.
I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire. The little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well. Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics,
Screen 4.
one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it again. Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal
I'm a
with
natural.
swearing at the break.
I don't even think he got it.
Nah, probably
The
not.
shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I
Shut up, Dave!
cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lods Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look. Exciting stuff. Let's take a look.
Oh, looks like Blunderclatch is really losing it in the studio. I'd love to hear what he's saying, but we can't find out now. We'll go to the Russia's room together once the broadcast's over.
I don't understand it.
Leg ham.
You think I don't know that?
No one has mustn't. Think of Carol.
That's Dr.
Think of Carol!
Miss Flanagan.
Hey! You can't be doing that.
Yeah.
I did it for you, baby. All for you.
Dr. Hemlock.
We're gonna change the world, you remember? Won't I listen to you?
Dr. Hemlock.
You told me, but I didn't listen.
Oh, gotta watch another
talking to him.
freaking
You know-
40 seconds of this.
He slapped her across the face. And he's like, and she's like, oh wow, I found the cure to cancer.
Yeah.
The virus,
Virus? Corona?
the sterility,
Hey,
this vulgar.
that's against TOS.
We could stop it all.
Yes, we could stop it all.
We have to ask ourselves.
At the end of the clip, you'll want to
can
play
just
another
turn them
ad. Remember to use the clock at the
Easy.
top to count you in.
Ready for the ads. As you know it is.
Right, I guess Perhaps I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words. As you've probably noticed, the broadcast screen, here, is about 2 seconds behind the master screen, here. When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up, like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button.
Segment A+.
For as long as the swear word lasts. It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing two
Mine's just
things at
bleeping
once.
the ad.
Just stay calm and you'll get it. And if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scrolling by. All you've got to do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line. Simple. Of course, if you do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens. That's why real professionals do it by ear. Most people have to have the volume of the broadcast screen
Come on, Dave.
below the master screen. Let's set it now.
I just did.
As you turn it up, you'll hear the advert getting louder. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it.
Sharon,
So we'll
give me a
have
coffee.
bleeping like a pro. Remember, button
I
lights
watched.
up, count 1,
I watched some.
hold it down.
What's his name? I watched some Andrew Tate funniest moments.
Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed.
What do you mean you're gluten free, you fucking bimbo?
You can use the number buttons on your keyboard, 1 to 4.
Seriously, Padworth. 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back.
Let's do
I'm
this.
told we can now go
Election
live to
time.
Advance headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Oh shit, he's pissed.
Shall I start?
I'm ready.
Okay, well, thank you all for coming, and, well, where do I start? What a day.
They said we couldn't do
They
it.
certainly
I'm
did.
using my keyboard, by the way.
Used every dirty, low-down, lying, southern bastard trick they had against us. But you, the people, you saw right through their shite.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. Makes me coarser than a granny's fanny.
Memorably put.
Oh, bit early.
But to be honest, who can blame people
Sorry,
for
mate.
celebrating? Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that Advance are not a political party. A party is what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team. A team that can change things. But today is day one of a new future. A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
I'm so good
Except
at
for
this.
the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know the sort of, probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated communities.
Tomorrow, we will be introducing a
so
sweeping
good.
reform. of
My
the
viewers
tax
are through the
system in
roof.
country. No more hiding wealth.
This is the first level, isn't it?
Yeah.
Funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So all you bastard public school snobs have got nowhere to hide. And earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want them back? You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first, you're going to pay up. You're going to pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a
Pretty
nation
sure you
of
can't do
warring
that.
individuals into a team. To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
The Putin said we'd have to raise
Sorry, mate.
billions. But you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite. So to you posh twats.
The people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs. The people
good.
whose
I'm
children
so good.
you raise.
So they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been, in the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again, just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
No.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech.
Oh, nailed it, mate.
And our
You proud of me, Davey?
language. Hopefully, we got that bleeped out for you in time. If not, someone's going to be in trouble.
Someone's going to be fired.
No, I'm good, man.
As the country braces itself for new government, that's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, crap.
Have a peaceful night.
3, C.
Thanks for your help, mate. I've got to go. Ferry's about to leave.
I want to watch. Whoa.
Coming back. Job's yours, mate. Good
I want to watch that.
Oh, boring politics then.
This is some weird.
Don't worry,
fever dream,
ladies.
and I'm
Now you can
dying
have me,
now.
Johnny Hanson,
be so
right
lucky.
there in your lounge.
I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not going for a drink.
What was that like? What?
Try not to get murdered.
Morning, yo.
A plus.
I'll take you through a proper
Broadcast
match day
complete.
workout with my 2 cracking assistants. Who knows, within a few
Say
weeks,
sisters?
you could be as fit as them.
What if I eject it? I can't.
How would you eject it?
Wait, I can put it back in. Okay.
What
Just
happened?
turns the power station off.
When the program's finished, you'll get a broadcast report.
Oh!
Pages. This first page.
Bang!
Well, the broadcast went.
Luck.
Each
No
sequence
skill.
and an overall grade.
I've got 2 achievements there.
Mean bonuses, and they keep the boss
100% the game. First try. All achievements.
Imagine.
If not, select continue to move to the next page. Right, this is an optional section for when you really want to understand what happened during the show. You got a graph there showing you what the audience did. They're a fickle fucking bunch. And of course, you can really drill into the details if you want to get better at making TV. I never came here, never once.
All offensive words were censored, an interface-free show, a breathtakingly good edit. Oh, cheers, bro.
Mate, I'm ready for your next one's gonna be C.
Yeah, probably.
F. It was terrible. You're fired.
You right there,
Hey,
Dave?
those are beats.
Bro, so your broadcast call. Don't like that.
Broadcast.
Good one. I like that, that's funny.
This is the last page, and it tells you the state of the world, tells you how well the government's doing, and down the bottom there, this one's important, tells you what Channel 1 currently thinks of you. In other words, what the boss thinks.
This wasn't in the prologue.
Why do they have the state of the world?
You'll understand later. Alright, I don't care about this.
Broadcast rushes and adverts. Let's start with broadcast.
I don't care!
Over on the left, that's all the broadcasts that you've done. Click on any one of them and hit load tape. Once it's finished loading, you can use the rewind and the fast forward.
I don't care!
To help you get to the bit you want to see.
Can I... Oh, I don't care.
In a few
Just
moments,
load the
we'll be
tape and then
going
just
live
skip
to
the whole
tonight's
entire
National
thing.
Nightly News. But
Alright, there we go.
Right, click on rushes and let's have a look at those.
I know!
This is the rushes room. It's pretty simple. The 4 screens you can see, they're going to show you the 4 signals you got from the studio
Bro,
during the actual broadcast.
you're a savage.
Any combination of them so you can have a listen to the stuff you weren't
Oh no,
allowed to show.
sorry. He goes, an elder goes, let me tell you a story. He goes, haha, nope, see ya. Bitch.
Alright, there we go. Continue. Here we go. Back into the game. It would have been so funny watching them record these scenes.
Oh yeah, because they have to. Oh my god! Imagine the amount of work put in.
Yeah.
They
Without
have
laughing.
to like do the entire thing, and then like they gotta. They gotta. Oh god.
Yeah. I got no viewers, I'm sad.
What do you mean? I'm viewing.
On Discord.
Yeah, no, I've got it open.
I've got no concurrent viewers.
Yeah.
I've got it open.
I've got it open.
Well, something's lying to me here.
Reload it.
The one thing that's I can't reload. Wait, maybe I can. Here, let's give it a go. Let's see if the stream ends. Day 2, day 3, day 3.
Ended.
An unexpected form. The fuck is happening? Current wealth. Broke ass poor. You arrive home to find. Oh, I remember this now. There's some story element to it. The stream hasn't ended, has
You
it?
actually.
You arrive home to find posts on the mat, most being nothing more than your usual junk mail. One letter, however, captures your eye. The team wants to know you. It's a form from the new advancement government, asking for information on all citizens. The first page is filled already. Your name, Alex Winston. That was not my name. I said Jerry, thank you very much. Your spouse, Sam Winston. Your children, Charles Winston and Susie Winston.
Bro, why'd you make it such an age gap?
Oh.
Boy.
Rest of the questions are left for you to complete. They appear to be mandatory. Oh, that's the full name. That's kind of cool. Joined. It's the Dylan. You should watch my stream.
You're still broadcast poor.
I just started.
Always has been.
The rest of the questions are left for you to complete. They appear to be mandatory. Upon starting a new job, you would ease yourself in.
Are you signing up for the thing now?
Be friendly and introduce yourself. Be productive and get to work immediately. I want to look good in the eyes of the government. A colleague in a different department has confided in you that they've been taking home confidential information. Now, a file or minor importance has gone missing. You would
report the violation to your supervisor immediately.
Obviously. I clicked.
That's what I would do.
An entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss has put in place new targets that are significantly higher than the previous ones. You would leave work on time, stay late to ensure you hit the first deadline. Gotta ensure you hit that deadline. It's the annual company barbecue and you and your family have been invited. You are looking forward to enjoying a nice day with friends and family. Are washing your hair that day. Go if you're free but wouldn't mind missing it.
Wait.
I've been
this is
practicing.
George Orwell's 1984. No. This is like George Orwell's 1984. You have to say, I'm looking forward to a nice day. Trust me.
That's what I was going to click anyways. You've had a long, successful career and you're about to retire. In your speech, list your achievements, give an honest review, focus on issues
and challenges.
No.
Or, no, the first one?
No. Yeah, the first one.
Or third.
Yeah,
the first one for sure.
Think about it.
In your spare time, you like to relax alone doing things, attend political no. Encourage and support your children with their hobbies, play in your local sports team.
No, it's encourage and support your children.
Yeah, duh. Dude, that welcome mat though. Your ideal holiday getaway would be surrounded by natural beauty, exploring somewhere unfamiliar, a structured day out theme park.
It's the structured day out.
Yeah, I know that one. It is. Wait, it is most important that the government keeps people
safe.
Thank you for your cooperation. Sign my name in blood. Yes. A family matter. Day 6.
How are you at day 6?
It kind of skips forward a bit.
Have we even gone to broadcasting yet?
Yeah, you missed it.
Oh.
The prince faded, but the goofy face, face.
You're just You're drying up a favorite coffee cup, a worn-out souvenir of your last trip together. The prince faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile.
Goofy
face. There in the garden, clutching a gaudy neon green suitcase, is Chris, Sam's sibling. As soon as you let them in, they sit at the kitchen table, visibly stressed.
Uh-oh. Report to the
I'm
government.
sorry for bursting in so late, Alex, Chris stammers. But I need a favor, and you're the only one I can ask. No problem. What's going on?
No problem. What's going on?
You must have seen all this crazy advanced stuff. The Assets and Wealth Act, they're calling it. Taking people's hard-earned money to fund the lazy. It's bullshit.
You've never seen Chris this agitated.
I'm not saying the top 1% or whatever don't have stupid money, Chris adds hastily, but they can afford it. People like me, we're going to lose everything. That's awful, but I'm not sure how I can help. You are always well. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the one. No, it's the top one.
Yeah.
You gotta be nice to him.
Gotta be nice. They're going to take everything, Alex. Everything I spent my life building. I can't let this happen. I need a favor. Chris's eyes find the floor tiles. I need to borrow your passport.
He's trying to get out of the country. Remember, they tried to.
Yeah, I know. They redacted all passports of the wealthy.
Yeah.
My passport. Why? They've taken mine and half the bloody country's people always say you and I look so familiar. So Chris is pacing now.
No.
I need to
part
leave
of the
before
rich
it's too
percent.
late. Once
He
I'm
takes
out, me
all
and
of
my
it, by
money
the way.
will be safe. But I need to go now before they freeze my account. Please, Alex. I wouldn't ask if I had any other choice.
Surely there's another way. It can't be that serious.
Chris's mouth falls open. You're joking, right? I've always done right by you and Sam. I've treated your children like they're my own. We're family. Does that mean nothing to you?
Wait. Look in the top left. Your choice, man. Your choice. But somebody here's broke our sport.
It's against the
Somebody
law.
who's fucking rich.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's pretty damn rich.
Yeah.
If he's in the top 1%.
He's not. That's what he said.
Oh.
He's in the top 50%.
Ah, this is hard.
Fuck him.
Just
No one cares.
pointing in the top left again.
Well, if I help him, maybe he'll give me money.
Dog.
Read what it. Okay.
The government will kill you.
I've treated your children like they were my own. We're family. Does that mean nothing to you?
Yeah, true.
Top
Fuck
left.
him.
Top left. Top left.
Yeah. Fine. I'll solve this myself, Chris Spitz. So how much for family loyalty? Bro, I'm
Look in
broke.
the top left.
I'm broke.
Did somebody say family?
Grabbing the neon fluorescent suitcase, Chris disappears into the night. You go back to the dishes, picking up Sam's cup again. The peeling face now seems to bore into you. The knot in your stomach tightens.
It's Dom Toretto music because you said family.
Okay, yeah, copyright. Alright, back to the studio, I think.
The loading tip guy is off today, so there isn't one.
The one before said, if you wish to skip the loading screens, build a time machine. Have a quick sip of H2O. I only got 2 viewers, bro.
Okay.
Because Tom doesn't know how to reload a page.
Bitch. I need views. I gotta grow.
I'm literally watching it.
You have to reload.
I reloaded.
They reboot the stream.
I got 1 like. How great. I think I am going to the studio because it's taking so long to load.
Yeah, it's taking quite a while.
Oh, I know what one this is now. I remember. Back in the studio? Maybe.
The Fallout.
Yeah! Sup, Davey?
What is that music?
My Walkman.
Why did he never come back to the? Why didn't he do his job for him? Like,
I don't know.
You the janitor, right?
November.
Hey Jake, what's that on the calendar?
Yeah, I was about to say TOS.
That's not TOS,
Yeah.
it's fine. What did he say? I wasn't listening.
You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on. Right, let's load up the adverts.
Alright, Davey.
Think about it. Your decisions.
No, don't put advances on.
Mr.
Alright. It's
Okay.
This one is fucked.
Yes,
you play
so
that.
do that one.
I don't really want to.
Jules
Why?
Cojon.
And Alan James.
Yeah.
No,
Alan
Mr. Snugglechild.
Dude, it is kind of messed up what happened
No,
to
That's
the play.
good.
No
That makes
messed up,
that
no
up.
political.
No, I'm
motives.
being a good worker.
Yeah.
Wrong arc.
Headlines always come at a start. It's really simple, mate. These 2 buttons at the bottom of the Vision Mixer,
Yeah.
you can see they now have A and B
I
on them.
bite.
And they're to help you pick image A
It's no longer 1, 2, 3, 4. It's now 1, 2, A, B.
It will be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Why did it change?
It switches depending on what happens.
Just gonna pick one at random for you. I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is gonna
Oh,
perceive
right, because you're choosing a picture to appear up.
Yeah.
And then those are actually feeds. Yeah.
Oh wait, you're actually supposed to choose good adverts.
Yeah. Everything has effects.
That's the bastard.
Yeah, I wouldn't get
That's why I didn't want to play it.
Janet, so theirs gets really hot.
Is it scary that dogs have their own secret language?
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon. 10 seconds, everybody.
10 seconds.
Of consumer advice then.
Don't blame me when it explodes. Going in 5, 4.
Jeremy Donaldson.
She's off time.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly
Oh, it's
who's
B.
leading this
B.
charge.
B.
Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading
It's B.
economist and radical.
You look so happy.
With the country's wealth creators
You
in a
chose
state
A?
of panic and unfavourable rumblings.
It's B.
already
You
heard
gotta
from
be
overseas,
politically
I'll be
active,
asking
man.
my guests
What do you mean?
whether Advance can deliver
They took everyone's passports away.
their manifesto promises.
Yeah, but the rich people's one.
Remington
rich
Fist
people's
have appointed
passport.
Sophia Remington as their new CEO.
Don't
The
do
following
party,
photo,
don't do party, don't
taken
do
from our
party.
archive,
Yeah, you gotta do
gives
it.
us a sense
Yeah.
of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington has always impressed. She was top of her class at university
See,
and
right
graduated
image.
with the highest honors.
Yeah, no.
Immediately being asked back to
No,
Kinda
these
obvious.
images don't affect. This affects the world, these images.
Wait, it changes what he says.
Yeah. But it affects the world, not my career.
Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snuggles.
Ah,
There it is.
Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety.
That's why I didn't show it.
Making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong, a marine biologist who
This is obvious. Obviously B. It's easily A.
it is A. Choose A.
Really?
Look at,
I didn't know.
Look at B. He's about to
The pair
commit.
to successfully reach the imposing central cavern.
Murder,
where the
homicide.
Hey, you
underground
guys are listening.
contains.
No, what's he
This is, of
saying?
course,
They're going to
related
a
the
trip down
series
Dante's
of
taint.
conditions for this unlikely
Hey.
journey. In a joint statement about the dangers their team might face, the pair stated, "We will face the plentiful challenges together, like we always have." Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeve is snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's
Okay, here's the vomit
This
one.
is pretty obvious.
while celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week.
Quick,
As reported
switch.
by this very
Switch.
program. As reported. And judging from the angle and velocity of that spray, it looks like Johnny may have been celebrating a little bit too much. I certainly want it to be his job.
Okay, you got views, you got views.
Your viewers went up.
Told ya!
With Advance promising a radical
Oh,
new
shit.
position on crime, how afraid should we actually be?
Hmm.
I'll be going
A,
around
it's
the
A,
country
it's A,
to
right.
talk with people who've seen
Right,
the criminal justice
definitely
system from every perspective. With more and more powers passing to the police and less oversight, are we using an Advance-shaped sledgehammer to crack a nut? All that
That's a good line.
for the young actors already experiencing the positive side
Oh, yeah,
of the
switch
new
back to 1,
Assets
2,
and
3,
Wealth
4.
Act
Nice.
firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
That was a bit late. I'm Jeremy Donaldson, and you're watching National Nightly News. Oh, it's Alan James!
Who?
This
The
guy.
guy from the ad
Ah,
in the first one.
thank you.
He was the guy from the ad in the first one, right? In the prologue.
Yeah. It's also the one from the ad I got down here.
Oh, you got an ad for him? No, put his ad on first, man.
In the wake of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that
Bang.
adults have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending
Reaction.
growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan.
It's all in my book. Alan James is
Oh,
right,
Jesus.
Jeremy. We're to become the great herd. Ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an
Why don't
orgy
you
on our poor
censor
broken
it?
backs. It's all in my book.
'Cause it didn't
Alan
need to be.
James is
Shamelessly self-promoting. Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most disruptive threat that the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And
what
this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, who will be laughing then?
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't
That's
understand,
such a
Jeremy, is
bollocks,
that these
really.
are the same people. Maybe they've rebranded, but it's all a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts,
That's TOS.
How is pedophiles not a bad word? The emphasis.
Yeah.
Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book, Frankenscience and opiates.
He has a
Hashtag ad,
second
hashtag
one.
ad, hashtag ad, hashtag ad.
Can we get
No,
back
no,
to
no.
the issue
They
at
took
hand,
his book
please, Alan?
away, and he's got a second one under the
It's all
desk.
coming from the water.
What is
the
this guy?
chemicals,
Is he
they're
walking with like
pumping it
8 books under his arm?
Don't get me wrong,
They're pumping it full of beneath juice.
Sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
Of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
1 minute back.
Oh, fuck!
You know, I think they might do some good.
I forgot!
You too, Jeremy.
How much are you being paid by
My
them then?
God.
Fuck up, Alan. I've never heard so much shit in my life.
Well, we'll see who's full of shit, won't we?
Alan, I can explain it to you, but unfortunately,
Why are you
I can't.
censoring it?
Why are you
You're gonna
beeping?
censor the ad, remember?
Oh,
I
no.
know.
Yeah.
But the
there
ads
was-
don't
there was-
affect
there
my
was
score.
red stuff. There was red stuff on the thing.
Oh, A plus.
How's it going actually? Fuck it, I don't care, I hate the fucking news. Oh, bloody hell, I love this tune though. Alright mate, see you later, bye!
She's good. You know she is. 10 seconds, everybody.
Judica Sean, because we said
If that
so.
skips, I'll just...
What did I play?
4,
Oh.
3.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who
Jump.
sees the problems close up
No.
on the front line.
Jump,
Can
jump,
you
jump,
hear me,
jump,
Greg?
jump, jump.
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseload.
That
on our
map
desk.
behind you is
Which must
probably a
affect
more
the quality of
detail.
support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy. There just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem. We need more support from ministers. We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving.
Oh.
Not a good time, darling.
I'm
It never
like,
is, is it?
anyone with common
I'll be on
sense
my
would be
mother's.
like, I'm not gonna walk in there.
No, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide.
Your growth's still going up.
Because they love watching.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No. Well, the affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned
Good save.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. John.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our
Center
public.
out
Sorry to
everything.
interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burgeoning legal
Of course he
sector.
understands.
Gregory
Look at
Judge,
him.
thank you for joining us.
I can just swap
Next
back
I'm
to them.
joined by Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective on our nation's
Look at him
crime.
yelling.
Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being
Signal went
terrorised by
out.
some thug with a knife. Or cosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon,
What
we
country are they
probably
in?
shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly. It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states that...
What the
Bugger, hang on a moment. Jeremy, your bloody gimp's escaped. Delia? Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in the box?
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday. You go back in your gimp space.
And whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent...
Wait, does it matter who you're
blind
on? You
people.
hear the audio, just like the final
Hold
thing
on
out
just a
with the
moment.
audio anyway. Oh, God.
Clive, this simply won't... Naughty, naughty, naughty boy. Mummy said... get
Clive,
back
I am not having this again.
Mummy said, get back in your gimp space.
You should probably
As I was saying, Jeremy...
take
Dude,
that
my
off.
views are going up.
Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a
That's,
sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look,
Not-
when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a
That's
killing
just
spree?
not-
No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you,
Jesus.
Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on morality for us. And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a swat. He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony.
He's pissed.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else
Yep.
does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalization, as you can imagine. And obviously, titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez.
Sopen!
Yeah, I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This one's, yeah?
Yep.
One sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current
So
system,
pissed.
Jez. Just not set up for it, you know. It's inherently unjust.
He's just done with this stuff. He's just gonna stand up and leave, man.
So,
He's
do you
so
feel
dead
tempted
inside.
I'm sorry, who's this guy?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh. Not now, fellas. I'm on the move.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
The little boy.
Oh, I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here. Jesus.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal
No
here, Tony.
fucking way. Let's believe that.
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony? Tony, I'm in 2 seconds. How has this happened, Tony? Can you hear me? Well, we seem to have lost our train of thought there a little. Hopefully
Oh, yeah,
you, the
calling
viewer
that
at
for a
home,
reason.
have managed to glean a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around law and order. After the break, Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back.
I did it too early. Fuck.
1 minute back, everybody.
Mate, I ain't got long and I'm quite drunk. It's been a great night. In this next section, there's a bit of music. If you edit in time with the music, you can see the result on the Vision Mixer, and the public will love that. Don't worry if you don't, though. You won't get punished for it or nothing. Just try and stay in the groove. Also, one last tip. When the music starts, turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love music.
You just turned it up.
Listen to the Throw up in a bin.
Choose one.
Oh yeah.
10 seconds, everybody.
What's on one?
Not on one?
Number 2. Going in 5.
Oh no.
4. 3.
I got this.
Back to one. Back to one.
No.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan
Oh.
Wolf. And on
Welcome's
today's
Black? What?
report, I'll be
Hey.
chatting with one of the first beneficiaries
Cannot
of
say
the
that.
Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte
I did it too
Winstanley
early.
Dash Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest.
I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So,
That cameraman is shit at positioning the camera. Can I just say?
Yeah.
Let's actually
In number one, he's like moving it back. And like, I mean, maybe I'm just bad,
due to budget cuts.
but
Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I
That
was
was
at
shit.
university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history.
Thanks, Steve.
I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and
I like
the poor
Steve.
kids see
Steve
us,
is
they
my new
say,
favorite
hey,
character.
I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences and they touch us right back.
Right.
I suppose
That
with a surname
is,
like Algebra, there was really
bit
only one
sus.
choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor.
Right.
Maybe she's
God.
you at home, or like maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Put it in, coach.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
Thanks,
Right,
Steve.
well, I'm going to have a little chat with your
Great
teacher while
contribution,
you run
Steve.
off and get ready. I can't wait to see it.
We couldn't have done it without Steve.
That's it, that way.
You're supposed to play the thing, I think.
No.
Right?
So, Jeff, when did you first
Should
hear
we
about
report
grants?
2
Steve?
days ago.
Oh,
a letter
bang.
from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin.
But then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly, but we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go with this old democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So, let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
Oh no.
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Tears. Another day of fears.
Jeez.
Oh,
But
jeez.
still I walk the corridors alone,
They stay on 4 and jump
dreading
between
what
them.
might be around every corner. What's around the corner?
Jesus Christ.
around the corner? What's around the corner? Oh, hi Gary.
Oh, heavens no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist!
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning, but will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Violent father. Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Thanks, Steve.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake.
Right, maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today?
Oh no.
Who are you? Oh, my arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right, who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist. And you're just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads.
I hate
All
them
alone.
so much.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist.
But I
These
also...
are my 2 new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team.
Yeah!
And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But I can't fight all 3 of you. And I don't have any friends of my own.
Go to 3, yeah. Usage to preset.
Oh no.
Take a little look at my face.
How do you know what you're supposed to switch to with that ×2 bar?
And you could be me.
Or you could be me.
Life can be peachy keen.
Oh! Achievement, feel the music.
Oh, you should go on at the beat.
Yeah. Fuck! Fuck!
It's my choice to be made. So stop now, make a different choice.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class
Did it
girls
just turn
can't rap?
into a rap from... I don't even... It was like a...
It's a musical rap.
So confused. If this was a real thing, I would instantly, like, petition to boycott it out of existence. Nobody go to this. Can you, like, hold censor?
No.
That nobody goes to it. Oh, actually, I want Steve to get famous. Steve doesn't know what's going on. Steve does deserve this. This game, I swear, will end up having an ARG. I just feel it. He'll be like trolling you. Yeah.
Hitting women is wrong.
You should have gone to 3 though.
Guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate.
What can you
Fuck,
miss, mate?
it's really hard.
Let's get a clap.
Life can be peachy keen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If you
The
work as a team,
Just work as a team.
it's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship!
Yes!
Oh, absolutely aced it.
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
Oh, that
You didn't. Aren't you supposed to switch to the thing?
Oh, shit!
Adverts.
I
Yeah.
believe that was ours.
And
I was
we're
too
off.
busy watching.
But doesn't make it
So much for A
I have a
plus.
similar belief about an adequate paycheck.
Wait, what were you meant to switch to?
Someone please get
An
these
ad.
twats out of my studio.
Alan Jones
Ah!
is right.
Ah,
Were you like, was there something you missed or something?
I forgot to swap to an ad.
Not gonna lie, that musical got me going. like I was pumped. I was clapping along. Like,
Are you? That was
It's
the worst.
I got a generous bonus.
the baby.
I'm only worrying death.
Instead of broadcast 4, he's just in worry.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh shit, the
Based
world's going
opinion,
down.
Worrying debt is worse than
Yeah,
broadcast.
because at least broadcast Paul, you don't owe money.
Yeah.
Worrying debt is much worse.
No, because broadcast 4, you still owe them money, just they can't get it off you.
No. If you compare, if you went, hey, do you want to be broadcast poor or in worrying debt? You go broadcast poor.
Okay.
Every day.
That's unfair comparison because broadcast poor, I wouldn't be able to pay back my debt. But worrying debt, I've
you
got
don't-
money to lose, right? Like,
You're forcing got money to pay
it's
back.
about what you have to lose.
Yeah, but you don't have anything at all when you're broadcast Paul. Like, you don't
Yeah.
have debt. You don't have debt. Worrying debt, you have
Well,
worrying
you do,
debt.
No, you have debt.
You have to.
You don't have debt because you don't have enough money to go into
Yeah,
debt.
Exactly. So you work your way up from the bottom.
No.
I'd
When you're-
rather
when
have
you're
$0 than negative
How did
dollars.
you get to
Exactly.
broadcast
Yeah,
poor in the
true.
first place? How are you eating food if you're broadcast poor? You're clearly living off
if
loan
you're-
sharks.
when
You're living off the dumpster.
No, you're living
Wait,
off loan
wait.
sharks, man.
When you're broadcast
I ate
poor,
my
you
toenails.
start from zero and you go to the. When you're in borrowing debt, you have to climb your way down, right?
No.
Then back up, then back down, then back up again.
No, because you're already in debt. If you're broadcast poor, how are you eating? You're
You ain't-
basically living
you ain't
off...
eating-
Toenails.
You're living off loan sharks, man. Like, you're gonna be paying off that debt if you have any money.
Yeah, but at least you're not worried.
At least you can't pay the debt off.
He's broadcast poor, therefore $0 to $10 in total wealth. Worrying debt,
Negative 200.
negative thousands of dollars in debt. That's
There we
what
go, I
worrying
just
debt
updated
is.
the stream title to be a bit more accurate now.
Oh, yeah, I have
To
to
reload the
page.
stream again. Hosting a television show gone wrong.
Staying
Take
poor.
two.
Being poor.
Staying poor.
Better than being in worrying debt.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Still reckon it gone sexual. Ah!
I mean, technically you're not wrong after that last scene.
Bro, are you dissing on Steve? Steve had moves.
Not Steve, the one before that with the cop.
I don't watch the one before that.
Oh, you missed out.
I was playing Spyro, and then I stopped playing
What was the
Spyro.
one before it?
The Gimp.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay to baby. Wait, no. It's not okay. to
Wait,
baby.
Tom, what are you playing?
Nothing right now.
No, what were you playing?
Spyro.
Ah. You gonna
I
get
got-
good at Hollow Knight yet? You gonna beat it?
Going, I was going. You saw me play, and then I started Spyro, and I got
Stop
so much
loading.
nostalgia. Oh my god! Like
Yeah.
I had more clarity than when you walloped me in the face today. Like, I'd woken up.
Well, I did you a favor, okay?
You woke me up, I'll give you that. And to be honest, to have that good of aim while not looking and doing backhand,
No, and I'm standing on 1 foot.
I know! And you're bending over as well, like your hand has to basically, your shoulder has to dislocate. And you still walloped me! Like,
1 in a trillion.
it was just perfect. Ah! That hurt.
Google's gonna be coming after us for child abuse after hearing that on stream.
Don't worry, you're also a child, it's just abuse. It's fine.
We're both
Finally!
mentally
Jesus
incapacitated.
Christ.
We're both mentally incapacitated.
Holy crap, gone forward a few days.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They'll just send us
Late
off into
night.
an institute, it's fine.
Time to do a bit of reading in a deep voice. Deeper voice. If the game fucking loads. Here we go. Caramel
really hurt
Warring
my
Dead.
hands.
You arrive home after another long shift to find a note waiting for you on your countertop. You recognize Sam's hurried scrawl. Chris has been evicted for not paying rent. Sam's gone to pick up Chris's stuff from the street. Don't wake up. Wait. Sam's gone to pick up Chris's stuff from the street. Don't wake up. Underlined twice. So this is your fault now, is it? You sulkily press play on the cheap horror film you're going to watch together. It used to be absolutely terrifying to you as a kid, but always
Can
makes
you
the two
read?
of you laugh. It's not the same
That's what it
without
says.
Sam, but you still chuckle to yourself occasionally.
Yeah, but sorry, you were broke-ass poor, and he was asking you to commit a crime for him.
Yeah.
When he was extremely rich. Like, this guy's a fucking ass.
Just as you get to the good bit, the part where Candy decides to investigate alone, your 14-year-old son interrupts. He wants to go to a friend's house. He looks at you in a way only a child can. Pleading, but somehow defiant. You let him go, but as long as he promises to be home by 11. He's 14!
What? Chris is 14.
You tell Charlie no. He knows he's not allowed to go out
I thought
this
he was
late on a
rich.
school night.
No, let him, because otherwise he'll abandon you, I reckon. I reckon.
and he
I
might
reckon
get-
it's gonna backfire.
he might- no.
If you say no, it's gonna backfire.
No, and he'll get food. He'll get food from his friend, so you don't have to pay food, so you can pay
Yeah.
for your debt.
Clearly surprised,
Worrying that.
he practically races out the door. You doze in front of the movie, waiting up for his return. You start to wake to the sound of a static TV. It's gone midnight and there's no sign of Charlie or Sam. School night and he promised you should
March
go.
over there and
March
spank
now,
his
March
ass.
now. You've given him his time?
Yep. What the fuck? Oh. Arriving at the friend's house, you find your son. He miraculously notices the time when he sees you. He may think you were born yesterday, but at least he apologizes. That's something.
That is something.
You let him off the.
Yeah,
thank
that's
him.
a good father. Holy crap! Day 48.
That clearly says 40.
The tight. What's
Nice.
You can't help but crack. How do we afford so many presents in Warring Debt?
Spelling mistake. He said around the table.
You can't help but crack a smile as you look around the table.
How is
The
that
snow
allowed?
has settled on the grass outside. The kids are pulling a cracker while your elderly mother tries to keep her eyes open. That's a bad sign. You did always have a soft spot for Christmas. You're sitting at the head of the table, your dad's place. It's been a tense afternoon. Everyone can feel it. It's the first time you've seen Chris since you refused to part with your passport. It's a big chance for Sam. The two siblings used to be
Wait,
inseparable.
Okay. Now, is he in Worrying Dead as well? You're equal now.
Yeah.
Okay, instead of fleeing, he could have paid you.
Yeah.
Think about it. He
Could have given him the
paid
money.
you the money and become not as rich anymore.
I tapped out by accident. Hold on.
This guy's an ass. Like, I
Yeah.
don't even like.
Dumb. How'd he get money?
Dude, I got an achievement for not playing the Mr. Snuggle Hugs advert.
You did?
Yeah, it's called Foresight.
Yeah, foresight and restraint.
Can I tab back in, please? What is going on? There we go.
You're on tap back in. Make a toast.
What is happening?
Get some nice butter.
The clatter of cutlery is all that can be heard as Chris stares pointedly at you. You having a nice Christmas, Grandma? You make a toast, you stay. Make a toast! Raise a glass!
Get some butter, some jam.
Oh. I told you stand and raise your glass! Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm glad we're all here. There are rumors of cheers and much clinking of glasses. Chris doesn't move. Yeah, we're all here, no thanks to you. Chris, sighs Sam. Come on, it's Christmas. Can't we put that behind us?
No, fuck him. I wasn't talking to you, bitch.
No. Gotta have a good family. Especially in time with Advance taking everyone's cash.
No.
Chris turns away from you.
You're worryingly poor. You were.
Yeah, I know, but Dylan.
I don't care. This guy's an ass. He should have paid up.
Chris turns away from you, taking some frustration out on cheap cut of roast chicken. Your daughter, Susie, seizes the opportunity to corner you.
You don't know you love me!
Shut the fuck up! You chuckle. This sounds familiar. Susie rolls her eyes. You know me and my friends are planning on going travelling this year. Susie begins innocently. Well, I was hoping you'd help me out with the money. Bitch!
You know whose job that was? Chris's.
Yeah. She's interrupted by Chris, who makes a derisive snort. I wouldn't hold your breath, Suze. Not known for your generosity, are you, Alex? Ooh.
Oh, nah, slap him. Fucking shit. Shut him up. Shut him up.
We'll see so many parts of the world and learn so much about other cultures, Susie gushes. You sigh and lower your voice. You know money is really tight now that Grandma's staying here. We don't just have that kind of money, Suze. But please, Harriet's parents are helping her.
No,
fine.
I'm sorry, I wish we could afford it. Yeah.
Selling a kidney! What the fuck? Sam interrupts. Sorry, we're going to consult me on this, or we're going to... You feel the cheeks flush red and turn away so Chris can't see.
Why are you looking at your current wealth?
I just said that!
I didn't hear that.
Selling a kidney. See, that's literally worse than the other two.
Yeah, I wonder why. Because I said I'd pay for her trip.
Oh wait, so you're actually getting poorer.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you're getting richer because like you worked the job and stuff. But all right.
Charlie excuses himself awkwardly as you start to clear the plates in silence. Have you had a nice birthday, Pat? Your mother chimes in cheerfully. Merry fucking Christmas. I need to make some cash. Do I still have a kidney? A welcome windfall. You're leafing through the pile of accumulated post. Each new bill is put on your gut like a lead weight until a flash of blue makes you pause. Recognizing the teal Advance logo on the envelope, you tear it open. Dear Winston residents, thank you for sending us your passports for approval. We can now confirm their receipt and validation for the new Assets and Wealth Redemption Scheme. Hopefully, this will make the last month of arguments with Sam worth it. As such, it's our pleasure to enclose. My pleasure. Jesus Christ. It's my pleasure to enclose a check we hope you will see as a symbol not only of our gratitude to you, but of our unwavering commitment to creating a society free of inequality. The throbbing of your fresh speed-induced paper cut is only the reason you can believe you're awake. A check, and a sizable one of that. Chris was right. Advance really is redistributing wealth.
What, Chris?
We will continue to strive for the betterment of this nation and its people. Forwards together, Julius Salisbury and Peter Clement. The weight of your financial burdens lessens slightly. It's bliss. How rich am I now?
Doesn't matter. You're 20 days in the future. You've spent it all.
You're still going to be selling your liver, I'm just saying.
It's a kidney, man. Get
No.
it right.
Things are looking up, baby! Why does the zip on this... Oh, we got a new house! I think.
What's so wrong with Advance? I don't understand.
Advance?
Like, no. Okay, Chris is pissed that he can't just lose all his money, but Chris didn't give you a sizable check. Now,
Yeah, screw Chris. Why does the zip on this damn case never close? It's your anniversary. Every year, you and Sam go away for the weekend, usually camping. You're not made of money. You've been looking forward to it for ages, finally getting some time alone where you can forget about the noise of life. No kids, no work. Just a bit of romance and some peace and quiet. The Zip finally gives up the battle and you drag the bulging suitcase down the stairs. The answering machine is blinking on the whole table. Good evening, Alex. This is Mr. Bozeman. I'm calling in. Shut up, Dylan. I'm trying to read. I'm calling to inform you that you will be required to work this weekend. No!
Ow.
Some information has come to light concerning the rising tensions between our nation and foreign powers, and the National Nightly News team will be working around the clock to ensure we break the story first. Needless to say, I will expect your attendance tomorrow morning, 8 AM sharp. Have a pleasant evening, Alex. Shock turns to annoyance and then fury. What are you going to tell Sam? Sam comes downstairs, brimming with excitement. Kissing you, they grab the car keys from the dish and start to load your bags into the back.
Nah, go to work.
Okay,
Gotta go to work.
What if you lose your job?
Yeah, I gotta go to work. Gotta pay bills.
This game is ruthless. Like, this game is ruthless. It's going to.
Yeah, the voice behind you makes you whip around. You nod simply. Of course you are. It's too much to expect for you to put your family first. No! This is putting my family first. Oh, no.
I need to take a
I'm
shit.
George Orwell, and this is 1984. Literally. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
There's so
This
many
actually does
parallels.
fit with that. What
Why
the
are
hell?
we comparing V for Vendetta and 1984? We should be comparing
Your
this
son
game
Charlie
and
hovers at your
1984.
elbow as you read. Do you find yourself striving to achieve? Are you an active member of the team? Do you... What? Charlie grabs the flyer from you and thrusts a form into your hand. So I can walk there straight from school and Ben says to control it, so you won't have to do anything. Yeah, go get it. Go for it. Your son is thrilled. It's heartwarming to see him passionate about becoming... Yes. We can go back
This is
to the
reminding-
studio.
Reminding me of a certain World War II, where
Yeah.
there's a certain thing called the can't say that word on YouTube. Youth.
Do you know what else we should be comparing with
The-
1984?
The H word, youth.
Yeah, I know
where-
what you're on about.
Where the political party and a very certain advantageous Austrian leader
Yeah.
caused everyone to line up and
Yes,
basically having the youth join like Boy Scouts, but racially motivated.
That's what I am.
Remind
You know
me
what
of
we
something.
should compare 1984 with?
This game.
Don't say anything bad, Tom.
My Little Pony.
Okay.
George,
After a particular long day at work, you come home to find the post
that
sorted in
dinosaur
piles.
there has the dragon's grip.
What's going on? After
They
a particular
have
long
the-
day at work,
they
you
have
come
the
home to find the
dragon,
post sorted in
the pony.
piles. Sam has taken to doing so recently. Most of it is usual rubbish, but the letter with the increasingly familiar advanced logo and urgent respond immediately plastered on the front in a correspondingly urgent red font grasps your attention.
I don't see any rank on that.
Yeah, same. Dear Winston residents, this letter is to inform you that advanced government has taken another step forwards in our fight for equality by nationalizing the largest private corporations and redistributing their resources among the citizens of this great country. The Partnership Bonds program ensures that wealth created by the people is delivered to the people. You don't remember this being...
It's literally just communism.
It really is. It's the Illuminati. Every household will become a partner in one of 3 carefully selected institutions chosen by Advance for consistent high performance and financial security. Please note, all returns are based on the public opinion and cannot be guaranteed. Please select one of the following. Here be Eye of the Beholder Incorporated, whether it's cosmetic, clothing, or what? Culture.
That's meant to be culture.
I think it's meant to be culture. We
Wait,
see
no.
the beauty in all our customers. Neil's Deems Limited. Neil's Deals. It's always a steal from Crazy Neil. Hey, that's the one from the ad.
It means to design and manufacture fashionable clothes to a client's specific requirements and measurements.
Oh. So it's tailoring.
Yeah.
Pleasure Corp. Our business is your pleasure, from spout to travel or even just some you time. You can't say
Wait,
pleasure.
okay, that-
Some pleasure.
No, like Pleasure Corp, because you see travel, that
Yeah.
industry is massive. Like
And
compared
family
to
as well.
fashion.
Also, once gotta think of them.
It's it, like that business.
And you get to...
Holiday time. Thank you for making your selection. Please return this form using the envelope provided. Alright, yeah. The future of the nation is partnership. Forwards together. Yeah. Just how much influence could they have? Back to the studio.
It sounds like
Finally.
communism, and I'm actually okay with it currently because fuck Chris.
Dude, Chris just pissed me off. A teenage rebellion. You step out of your old car inside. What is happening? Sam slams the door and you wince, hoping the door wouldn't come off its hinges. You don't say anything. Now's not the time. As you approach the front desk, you feel physically sick. What happened?
You got pulled over.
Wait.
No. Eventually, after what seems like an eternity, your daughter is brought out. She got arrested? She's a good kid, but if we pick her up for graffiti again, we'll have to charge her. Stupid bitch. You nod and apologize on Susie's behalf as Sam hugs your shell-shocked daughter. As you shake her hand, the officer lowers her voice. Keep her away from that boy and I think she'll be fine. Ooh. In the car, you attempt to broach the subject that Susie refuses to say a word. After a while, you give up your questions about who this boy might be and just drive. Hours later, you stare at the ceiling, worrying. The stillness in the bedroom is the only sign that Sam is also wide awake. Who is Susie hanging out with? Why is she acting out? You're going to sleep tonight. I got an achievement called Very Advanced.
But we were nice to the children. Why are they acting
Yeah,
so
why is she acting out?
We chose all the good options. We even said, hey, we'll let you go on your trip.
Oh, I think it's back to the studio.
Actually.
Finally?
We don't let them go on the trip. We change our mind and we get our money back. Because
yeah!
That
Peter
was
Clement.
incredibly inappropriate. Graffitiing is highly illegal. And acting out like that is extremely inappropriate.
Lady.
Peter Clement. A TV personality with a high popular DIY show. He's one of the leaders of the Advance Party. Yeah, he's the blonde one. That got absolutely pissed.
He was the cool one.
He abuses his partner on television, doesn't he? Like, look
Yeah.
at that.
Probably.
Oh, wait, please be the scene I'm thinking of. It's so funny. Alright, so it's going to be interesting. I am now not broke as shit. I don't have to sell my kidney.
Alright, that's on how long your relationship with Sam stands.
Oh god, yeah, I gotta save my wife. I think they're my wife.
Watch it. Okay, it's gonna make you choose between work and wife. You know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. I think I might have to choose. I think the way this is going is Advance is gonna start becoming a tyrant, almost. And...
No, they're gonna become like George Orwell's 1984.
What was that? Oh, here we go. Daddy!
Good evening, Alex.
Oh.
Bozeman here.
Oh, Pup's back.
While you're powering up and getting the adverts loaded, I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other two, so read those tape labels carefully.
Hey, they're getting rid of free media. It's dictatorship now.
Alright, we'll do importance of prostate checks and the joy of
How's
screws.
it going with Steve? Why are all men such pricks?
That one,
Apparently,
Hey!
he has a complicated relationship with his faith.
This is national nightly news, so this is the night
Tracy's
news.
imaginary friend in the sky.
It's always night news.
No, night news. It's always been morning.
10 seconds, everybody.
No, remember the
Your
guy?
personality accidentally slipped
The guy was like,
It's going in
"Welcome back to
5,
national,"
4,
and that'll be it for
3.
National Nightly News.
Good evening.
Oh,
I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live
What's that?
interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
Critics have been quick to dismiss the graffiti as a publicity stunt or an act of frustration by a tiny, disorganized group of those who will never, under any circumstances, be content.
We shall overcome. Trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now, doctors Ingrid Svorsborg and Horgensvoord and David Wong announced today that they're considering 2 possible options.
Ooh, survivor
With two
escape.
of the finest minds in science working together, hopes are still high for the
Escape.
eventual return of the team to dry land.
While both options are still on the table, support seems to be growing for a daring escape attempt. If a group of fungus experts can't fix the most advanced craft ever conceived by man, then who can?
Bloodbath avoided. As the last Mr. Snugglehogs is found and destroyed, we ask, how could we have been so blind?
Fortunately,
See?
this station
They
rises
burst
to
into
coast,
flames and explode.
Hugs, and the subsequent disappointing sales turned out to be a miracle, as only 7 children were horribly injured by the lethal toy. How much worse could it have been? Thankfully, we'll never know.
Julius Orr, who mobilised numerous government resources to recall the product immediately after the first blindings, said today that the new advance mark, which must be earned by all new products, would be a 100% ironclad guarantee of safety and quality.
Fallen angel? Notorious addict Johnny Hamsleeve seems to have reached a new low in his battle with booze, as this recent picture reveals.
Johnny's star certainly lacks its former glow these days, with
Hmm.
public concern over his mental and physical health
They-
growing at an
Rehab.
alarming rate.
Let's hope that the team at the Gentle Touches Rehabilitation Centre can help Johnny get back to his former glory. Johnny's family have asked for privacy during this difficult time.
Privacy?
We'll have reporters at the clinic.
That's how some people say it.
Privacy.
Is his once celebrated role model
you
about
like
to
a cup
become
of
the
tea?
bad boy of sport?
And onwards and upwards. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them, Remington's Fist CEO Sophia Remington today announced a brand new product that already has the markets buzzing with interest.
This groundbreaking product came as quite a shock when
They-
it was revealed earlier today. Though its
Floodmaster
critics
or
are
first male
the young
contraceptive
CEO
pill.
can fulfill her promises.
When only a Flard will do, you need the Flardmaster 5000. That's
Actually,
the
should've done
slogan
that, eh? I
accompanying the
didn't read it.
announcement that has rocked the construction industry.
I don't know
this
what
morning.
this is.
The breakthrough device for
Tonight.
aiding in installation is sure to change the way we see the humble Flard.
With that exclusive Prime Ministerial interview coming up later.
And our very own Patrick Bannon live at the first annual Sports Board final.
You won't want to miss a second of tonight's
National Nightly News.
Yeah, see, this is nightly news. This is different.
I think it was always nightly.
It's always
news.
been nightly news.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the weekend one. It's getting a bit stormy. Who do I cut to? Alright, I'm prepared. Oh, the sports commentator, he's awesome.
But first tonight,
Bang.
while Advance is certainly proving popular with the majority of the country,
Oh, God.
who've seen their wealth and standards of living increase considerably, for some, the transition has not been as pleasant.
That's right, Megan. The formerly aristocratic members of our society have had to make major adjustments to come to terms with the new regime.
Robin Short is in suburbia investigating rumours that these previously privileged people may be planning some kind of protest. Robin?
Thanks, Megan. I'm here in Moderate Hatchings to talk to Wentworth and Penelope Somerset Bentley, who were relocated to the house received
Penelope
behind me
Somerset
after
Bentley.
Advance passed the Assets and Wealth Act on their first day in office. Tell me, how are you settling into your new lives?
Well, quite frankly, Robin, we're not settling in at all. Our neighbours are whitewatters.
It's simply untenable. I hope you'll forgive my language, but it's as steaming as a Wednesday hatch basket with too much spatting.
Steady now, Penelope. Sorry, Robin, my sister's under a lot of pressure. She had to dress herself this morning and she still hasn't quite recovered, Robin.
My goodness, that must have been quite a shock.
She really struggles with ribbons, Robin.
Well, at least you've been rehoused in a nice big house.
Big house? This grubby little dada spatch only has one staircase.
And the breakfast room and the dining room are the same bloody
censoring.
place. Imagine that. Having all one's grub in one room. One room, Robin.
So what would you say to the people that feel that your family has had it far too easy for far too long, and that these redistributions are both fair and just?
I hardly think we've had it easy for fussle's sake. Only one of our swimming pools wasn't even heated.
Oh
But realistically, what can you do?
Well, you've asked the right whatty question, Robin.
Thank you, Wentworth. I wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason.
I think
I want to know what they're saying.
Swinstead. I think I did, George. Oh, I wonder what happened to him. Daddy tried to shoot him in the buttocks and he ran off into the woods.
Oh, good times.
That's probably my last happy memory, Robin. That's probably my last happy memory, Robin.
Tragic, but what can you do?
We will rise and rebel. We wage war on our revolting rulers with righteous words and rebellious writings. Our best guess in our quest for redress is to divest our breast in an undressed bare chest protest.
Oh, what's that?
Daddy! Daddy, it's something!
Please don't do that. We can't show this on the news.
Break your buggers!
What is happening? Whoa.
Tilly's our mummy. She's proper cracked teeth too.
Well, at least you are showing some shame. At least you are showing some shame.
Free at last! Somerset Bentley,
Um.
glad to meet you. See, the protest has started already. Nice sharp work, boy.
Thanks, Daddy.
He gets that from me, you know.
And forgive me, what are you trying to achieve here?
We just want to be footing well heard, that's all.
Oh, language, Penelope. We are nude, not rude.
Sorry, Daddy.
We want the world to realise we won't roll over and run.
Why am I gaining viewers?
We will rise again!
Yes, we bloody well will! Stuff and piff pop!
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Jeremy, Megan, as this embryonic protest movement takes one in the top.
Protest.
It's back here in the studio. I'm Robin Short, struggling surreptitiously in moderate hatching.
Thanks, Robin. Well, that's certainly a story we want to be keeping an eye on, eh, Megan?
Speak for yourself there, Jeremy, but I've seen enough sharp work to last me a lifetime.
Oh shit. Okay, forget.
Can a naked protest movement ever really catch on? It doesn't seem like the way we do things in this country.
But as I'm sure you're aware, Jeremy, this country is becoming a very different place.
Yes, but seriously, who's going to run around naked in our weather?
Oh, hopefully not you, Jeremy.
Yes, well, there wouldn't be enough canvas for the slogans.
When we come back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be live from the Sports Board Finals. Stick around, you won't want to miss it.
We'll be back after these messages. We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back.
Ed, oh my god, you're so late, man.
She's funny. She's funny.
Yes, I know. I think it's very endearing.
She wants your job.
She's welcome to it. Why is it raining on my desk?
Alex, Bozeman, we're getting reports in that naked protesters might try and spoil the sports board final by waving their fleshy bits about. Try and make sure you don't broadcast it. It's 6 p.m. for God's sake. No one wants to see fannies on the news. Bozeman out.
Yeah, they want to see it on their own phones.
And when it's time,
Sausage.
at the end of your stay, you'll pass on painlessly, surrounded by those you love, in comfort
37,
and luxury.
36, 35,
Isn't that what we all deserve at the end of a life
32.
well lived?
What ad is this? Oh, is this the stupid ad they inside?
All those difficult arrangements.
Advanced.
And our aftercare team will help your
Well, that's what it says.
Yes, I understand, but I always say welcome back.
I think we should just keep it as it is.
Well, of course you do. I've got one hack line.
What's that supposed to mean? I didn't write it, Jeremy.
That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's something wrong with the auto cue.
10 seconds.
Oh, I just felt a drip again. Have they not fixed this?
Want to see us fry? It's good for the ratings.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Wolf. Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting live from the finals of the new game that's gripping the nation, Sports Board. Patrick?
That's right, Megan. You join me live here from the final of the first annual Sports Board Championship. It's been a hotly contested competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up, we have Ellie Striker. She's the more experienced of our two players today. Striker has got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move, the Orangi Hamster. And facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs, 14 finishes, and a divorce pending, it's Mr. Wingspan himself, Tommy, the Fingernail Harris. Just waiting on the ref now. The slapping ceremony is taking part. Still going on. And, Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round
Goofy
earlier on
up.
by some margin. Harris, perhaps the brawn and not the brain. Stupid. Eddie Striker. Eddie Striker.
What is this?
Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time.
What is this?
On to
What
Mr.
sport
Harris
is
now.
this?
Tommy. On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy.
What does it say? Annual... What,
Using
something?
his arm to pick up the ball. Not a bad shot there from
You
Harris.
suck.
Back to Striker.
I think it's called sports ball.
All right. She's gone to sort of
Oh wait,
throw
they
it
have
under
to
her
get it
legs,
in the bin.
Not bad if you ask me.
No, I think they have to miss.
To Harris. Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out. Back to Harris now. A ball in the hand is worth two in the bush.
Oh, he's gone and done it.
But what do I know?
Foul. You can't be doing that.
Oh no, and Harris is not going to be happy with that. So really not a good start.
Wait, what?
from
Did he
Harris
get it
round
in?
one.
Yeah.
I only hope the round two treats him a bit better. But first, of course, after the argument with the ref section, it's time to change ends. Now we have the ceremonial changing of the ends.
I like that.
And of course, now they go back to the starting positions, as that makes sense.
What did I come back to?
Striker giving it large. Second round, Striker. Wins round two now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of
What
switch on the pitch.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, no.
Ben, explain, what have I missed?
So basically,
try and ignore
right?
that security. I'm sure we're going to take them out as soon as possible.
Hey!
We brought up that, as I said, we're going to get the situation resolved.
Three.
So basically, they're playing
Trying to
sport.
carry on play, but it's proving a bit difficult. And I'm
Fuck.
Explain.
because it's quite
Explain
nice.
what
and,
happened.
Women's bodies, yeah. All right, great. Okay, so back into round two now, and Harris absolutely determined to close that massive gap.
Oh shit.
Playing sport
Eddie Striker.
with nude people.
Yeah,
running.
he needs-
Tightest player I've seen
they're
ever.
trying to miss the
They have to miss.
Has anything happened with what's it called?
Harris.
Allianz? Not Allianz Insurance.
And was that offensive
No, no.
thumb screw? We haven't
Has
seen
anything
that
happened with our
before.
regime
Brilliant
government
move.
that's giving us good paychecks? Or not?
Back to Striker. And we
Guys.
know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, the ground sound.
Has anything government related happened?
Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket. Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket. I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastering display here absolutely blooming jaw-dropping.
Blooming.
Absolutely blooming jaw-dropping. The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head. And Harris is having an absolute shocker. What a miserable start there for Tommy Harris. But he is a late bloomer, of course, we've always said that. And after all, he gave it 2 halves. 4 rounds and 7 subs.
Wait, what has
But now,
happened
of
to
course, it's
the
time for
government?
half-time show. What's about Remington
Not
Six?
much. They're still
Like,
douches.
have they? No, has the government like done any new plans, or have they gotten more controlling yet? Or
We got more cash, basically.
Okay, another posh protest.
have you done?
Oh
two
shit,
days
hang
yet?
on.
I apologise for that. We'll do our best to shield you from having to look directly at it. Is running around here with his genitals on display for all to see. And ruining what was shaping up to be quite the dance interlude there. Now he's thrusting himself in Harris's face. Security is and the
Oh, he's
bucket
back,
is
he's back,
knocked
he's back.
over.
He's gonna run back into it.
I cannot stand it when the bucket gets knocked over. Hopefully he'll get taken out now.
Ah, there's no one.
Cool to see. Really, if you ask me, not Sunday
Oh,
morning
that
television.
changed.
Not
And,
Sunday
out of
morning
there,
television.
Hopefully taken away, never to be seen again.
That was difficult.
Boy cannot be in the final pose.
How did they even
And a lovely
describe the
finish there on
sporting
both sides of the
event?
bucket. I would like to call
Called
that one.
sports.
And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these two
How
players'
did you
heads.
say?
But unfortunately, because of science,
Oh
we
yeah,
can't.
oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. We're playing sport, but you're gonna have to switch between the cameras really quickly
Not bad.
because how do you
Right, ball boys give
explain
me the
that
eye all the
to
double
the,
day.
to the television broadcaster?
Striker there, not a great start.
Are you
Chest
even
bit flush, I think,
broadcast
after all that swinging around.
How is that legal to broadcast?
I've got to
Back to
focus.
Harris here.
I've got to focus.
I'm pretty
What I
sure
wouldn't give to
the
be that ball, I'm all
UK
right,
have
ladies.
like laws against that. They are part of the Five Eyes.
Tommy Harris. And it dribbled down his arm, which is actually a really good move, because of course if it dribbles down his arm and goes on the floor, it's not going in the bucket. Back to Striker.
Striker.
Striker's gone for the animal bonus there, but of course, perhaps. And yes, Harrington's counted with a tiny bell. That is wonderful play. Of course, we've seen that before. Look
Tiny
at
bell.
He's absolutely gutted. What a mud. That could have been the clincher. What a massive shame.
Harris receives possession now.
Harris to serve now. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 battles. So, here we go. Tommy Harris. That's all right. Not bad there.
Do the weather conditions have any real significance?
What?
Do the weather conditions have any real significance?
I believe so, yeah.
Who's being, if you ask me, a little bit harsh. Ellie Striker. And she's let the nerves get to her. What the hell was that? You hate to see it, don't you? You cannot believe it. Oh, for God's sake.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
I mean,
They're all bad!
I don't know what I can be doing about this. I mean, sort of breasts and genitals, see. I mean, there's only so much you can do. They're everywhere, aren't they?
There are both.
I'll try and carry on. The players are trying to carry on, but of course it's difficult because these protesters hopefully we can get them taken off soon so we can carry on with the match. What's going on here? Yes.
We want our money.
Yes, very good. Take them away. Bloody wasters, absolute wasters. Oh, jog on! It's an absolute bloody. Okay, and now we're going to go into the final round. And of course, as it's a Tuesday, the final round is a mime round. Who could believe it? Who could believe it? Nice imaginary shot there from Harris. It really could go anywhere at this point. Really high-level play here from 2 absolute juggernauts of the sport. Hold. The bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time, if you ask me. She's juggling it around from her hands. Interesting, juggling it around from her hands. And she's put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg. And now she's and she's spat it out. She did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there, quite late on from Striker. But she's in it to win it. On it like a car bonnet. Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef. And he's peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an interesting move. Not sure if he hasn't had his potassium or what's going on today. And he's trying to. And the banana was the ball! What a fantastic move there from Harris. Unfortunately, that is the end. What a pathetic. There we go, Jeremy. That is over. How can he look his 8-year-old son in the face tonight? What a lump. We just have to wait for the referee now to announce it to make sure it is all official.
Contestants in, please. And the winner of the first annual Sports Board Championship is...
Get ready to switch, get ready to switch.
Everyone! Okay, the ref has decreed once again a win for everyone, including me as my 15th win in the Sports Board Championship. I'm going to be celebrating.
He said it was the first annual.
Children. Another wonderful victory for me. Here come the on-site security to collect their medals. They're 6th and 7th respectively. And thanks again for watching the Sports Board Championships. What more is there to say? I'm Patrick Bannon. Looking forward to celebrating tonight. And all I have to say, Jeremy, is back to you in the studio.
Patrick Bannon there had an extraordinary final.
Historic Sports Board, Jeremy.
I didn't know you were a fan.
Yeah, I can wrench a doubler with the best of them, I'll have you know.
I certainly wouldn't bet against you.
When we come back...
Ow!
I'll be speaking live with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, who apparently have a big announcement you wouldn't want to miss.
That's coming up after these messages.
1 minute back.
I pressed it!
Fucking microphone struck me.
What?
Fucking microphone just struck me. Where's that sound guy?
It's not me!
Everything okay?
Oh, the mics are just trying to kill us now, apparently.
You'll be fine. You're unshockable.
I'm immune to your cheap flattery.
I'm wearing you down.
A+.
Just heard from the chaps in maintenance. The storm is laying havoc with the electrics, and you might notice the odd spark. Nothing to worry about. Happens all the time. Dave got shocked into a coma last year, but he was up and at 'em the next
Jesus
day.
Christ, he was put in a coma?
Our compensation package is parallel to none. Good luck. Bozeman out.
Between you and your she-devil.
Alright, I'm gonna close my door real quick. So you get to listen to that.
Big old prostate.
So sorry about all these buckets. Seem to have sprung a leak.
Sorry.
Well,
Okay, I'm back.
You're gonna need a whole new lining up there.
That's a cross section of a male right there.
So good to see you again.
Miss Wolf, your
in a
start seems
bucket.
to be in the ascendant.
It's a great time to be alive.
Bloody
Bucket.
right, Peter Clement.
Megan Wolf.
But that's a
Oh, it's the twat from Advance.
Am I here? Here with Mr. Clement on your left.
Right you are, Pet.
My game's lagging.
Yeah, I can see.
That's on purpose. It's the lightning.
10 seconds.
I don't think it
10
is.
seconds,
My game's
everybody.
actually lagging.
Mine's fine. Have you had a little accident?
Cheeky cow.
5,
Rectums,
4,
check 'em.
3.
Welcome back. I am delighted to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Welcome to the National Nightly News, Prime Ministers.
Oh, please, it's just Julia and Peter.
We don't believe much in titles. It doesn't seem very advanced.
We're delighted
I forgot to swap.
Well, firstly, I should ask how you feel about the graffiti that's been springing up across the capital. Should we be worried?
Oh, no, you definitely shouldn't be worried.
Well, not unless you've got a fatal paint allergy anyway.
But yes, it does seem that there are still some people we haven't been able to help.
You know, whingers most, you know.
People who've yet to benefit from the many advantages of the new future.
And you know, Megan, as my old mum used to say, there are some pissants who just don't know how to be happy.
We're working hard to reach these people, find out what they're angry about and how we can help. The door to my government is always open.
Someone's tripping on me.
But we didn't come here to talk about what may yet turn out to be some
bucket.
alternative arts project.
Which we no doubt will have funded.
When we want to talk to the nation about something far more exciting.
Yes, your office briefed us that you have an announcement to make, but they were being surprisingly secretive about it.
Let me ask you a question, Megan.
Oh, okay, it's not usually how it works, but...
What scares you? I mean, really scares you?
Oh crap, I flicked too fast.
It's death, Pet. She's talking about death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of being human.
Sorry, are you saying that Advance have cured death?
That'll be a vote winner. Yep, that was definitely a drop there.
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much less scary.
And much less painful and much less expensive. Look, which is me close-up camera,
Oh,
Pet?
sorry, yes, it's camera full.
When I was 13, me mam came and got me from school. He was to go to the hospital. Me granddad, he'd collapsed that morning, so we'd all to say our goodbyes. And I went in to see him. He were all frail and pale. I was scared because I'd only seen him the week before, and he'd been fit as fiddle. And he said to me, Peter, he said, it's the right time. I don't ever want to be a burden to the people I love.
Was that the last time you saw him?
Nope. 3 days later, he were back home. He lived with us for 9 miserable years after that.
Jesus.
He had to be fed with a rubber spoon. He had a commode, so he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching football. He wouldn't even wait till half time.
That sounds...
It was awful. It were awful for us, and this is the point. It were awful for him. He could see it was destroying me, man, watching him slowly fade away. And he would beg her to turn off his breathing equipment at night, but she couldn't. Or she wouldn't. It were a crime, you see. And she didn't want to lose the children, as well as her old man.
No family should have to suffer like Peter's did. And now no family will have to. The health service is today opening the first of 300 new transition centres.
The transition centres will handle everything for your last days. The legal, financial, medical and emotional costs are all catered for and paid for by the government. So even the poorest citizen gets to pass on with dignity when they choose.
Interesting.
That choice is important.
Oh my god, I'm back and
This
it's
is
that
a
guy.
service only for people who
that guy.
choose it. The people who feel they run their
Help this
lives,
dizzy.
don't want to
Help this
burden
dizzy.
themselves or their families with a slow,
long,
How pissed is he?
humiliating decline.
No,
Fuck! This microphone pack has just given me electric shock!
Are you okay?
I don't know, I flicking from my asshole!
Are you still on the air, Peter?
Yes, sorry, my apologies. Oh.
Are you not worried that this new system might be open to abuse?
In what way?
Sorry, I've got sacked again. Can I get a little bit of help here, please?
That the older generation might feel somewhat...
Jesus, a raw face, fucker! That one was massive! Right, no, this bastard's coming off!
That the older generation might feel somewhat coerced.
Coerced into spending their final days eating gourmet food and drinking fine wine and luxury spas and gardens.
Look, I am perfectly capable of... my grandmother with a real dick twat!
Prime Minister, please watch your language.
Oh, Jesus.
Go get yourself sorted out.
Right.
He is so pissed. man.
We're launching a government information film tonight. It should tell your viewers everything they need to know.
Wrong one.
You really do move at a breathless pace. It's hard to believe you've yet to be in office a year.
Oh, Megan, we're only getting started.
And on that note, thank you both so much for being here. Jeremy.
Right, yes, that's all we have time for tonight. Thank yous go out to our guests. Congratulations to all the winners at the Sports Board final. And we'll see you tomorrow night at the same time. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. If you can, have a peaceful night.
I remembered!
And we're out. Good job, everybody.
Ow!
Good job, everybody.
Just got zapped.
So they just... I don't suppose there's any way this could be a good thing.
It's my nephew, so we transitioned the moment I thought that.
Wait, so they get to control who die? That's kind of...
What do you mean, do you get to control who died?
The new act is saying that they can kill people, basically.
You don't get an A+ on later.
I got an A+. All offensive words were censored, even the one where he said, "Fuck me grandmother." Sloppily timed commercial breaks, I am well aware. A generous bonus? I am well off. I am rich.
No, you're gonna get... Your money's gonna get stolen, man.
Yeah. I need to spend more.
You need to...
Oh no.
Start earning more.
Wait, so the rebellion's opinion's gone down?
Or the rebellion themselves have like lost power.
Alright, I need to decide if... See, advanced is... Interesting. So I've done 3 broadcasts. Should I do one more?
This playthrough, you have to do the I Trust Advanced playthrough.
Alright.
The I'm a Good Citizen playthrough.
I kind of want to hear what he was saying. Prime Minister's in the studio. Warning, there is some crude language.
Crude language? Man.
The part where, I want to see the part where they got shot. That was funny.
From school, you have to go to the...
Come on. Oh.
Are you not worried that this new system might be open to abuse?
In what way?
Well,
Shit! Nuts! Sorry, I've got zapped again. Can I get a little bit of help here, please?
That the older generation might feel somewhat...
Jesus, a raw shell face, fucker! That one was massive! Right, no,
This bastard's coming off!
That the older generation might feel somewhat coerced.
Coerced into spending their final days eating gourmet food and drinking fine wine and luxury spas and gardens.
Look, I am perfectly capable of. Oh, fuck! My grandmother with a rusty twat!
Prime Minister, please watch your language.
For fuck's sake!
Go get yourself sorted out.
I didn't know he put his foot in the bucket.
We're launching a government information
That's funny.
film tonight. It should tell your...
How have they not immediately fired this man?
Because they're the prime ministers. You can't really...
Pull up back.
Should I do one more? One more broadcast?
Yeah, but I'll be like 10 seconds this time, so I get to see the majority of it.
Did you kick Tom or did he leave?
He actually left.
Oh. Alright, I wonder how long I've been streaming. Game's kind of frozen right now. Don't know what's going on here. Here we go.
Back? What is this?
The advert you choose to play will influence the value of the company making the product and possibly more. Interesting. Alright, love it if it loaded. Is that Jeremy? Kind of looks like Jeremy, but it also doesn't look like Jeremy.
Did they send you like stream review data on YouTube?
I
Compared
don't
to, like,
think
Twitch?
so. I have to look. I look at the YouTube Studio app.
Yeah.
Twitch has obviously better streaming things. Here we go. Day unknown. The lockdown. Wait, what? What is happening?
Alex, oh thank God you're alive. It's Jenny, the floor manager. Are you okay? Alex, you need to get it together. Look at the broadcast screen.
What the hell happened?
Look at it.
Just look at it. That's all we've been putting out since you went down. You have to fix it.
Oh, I was knocked out.
Look left, Alex, out the window. See? They're all over it, the little bastards. Turn on the Snuggles app by pushing the big red button and it'll deal with them for you.
Huh?
What are those? They're children.
They're the Snuggle Hug toys.
Excellent, Alex. We're broadcasting again. They must have built up while you were napping. Usually it only takes a tap on the button to clear one. Look, there's a lone one climbing now. Zap it off before it starts to mess up the signal again.
That's new.
That seems to be the last of them. For now. Right. We're about a minute out. Get the adverts loaded up. I've got to deal with my pet idiot.
Let's go with
You gotta keep
advanced.
an eye on the outside now. Shit.
This feels like a FNAF game now.
You gotta like pay attention. That's like
Internal
This
use
has no
only employee
credibility,
training.
no way. You gotta pay attention.
No professionalism.
Like,
It's not a mess. Everything is where it should be.
These
It's
are new.
ramshackle and characterful, and I expect you to know the difference. Of course, Megan's place looked lovely.
Oh!
Can I?
They would have done this during COVID.
Going.
Decided to take his chances on the wild streets, eh? Rather than endure another romantic comedy.
Jeremy, Jenny says your hair looks stupid.
Yes, I can hear her.
She says she's not talking to you.
Yes, I know, I can hear her.
Shall I count us in?
Make it so.
Okay, 10 seconds.
This is
Regulate
cool.
everyone.
I like
Probably a
this.
furry one.
5, 4, 3.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Snugglefuck? It's been almost 5 weeks since all the Mrs. Snugglehugs toys woke up simultaneously in factories worldwide and began searching for their husbands. The Mr. Snugglehugs we have so short-sightedly destroyed. And now, as this photograph suggests, they may be changing tactics.
Built to surprisingly traditional gender stereotypes, the Mrs. Snugglehugs have been arming themselves with a variety of household implements. All the more reason to make sure that cat flap is taped up good and tight.
This frightening new development
Tight.
means that even those who
Nice.
thought to be relatively safe, like the young and fit,
But just
must
keep-
take
look-
care
keep
to
an eye
watch
out
their
for the
backs and keep their ears open for the soft steps of sinister feet.
Going stir crazy, with no signs of Mrs. Snugglehug's batteries running out, and the government lockdown now in its 31st day, domestic relationships across the country are taking some unexpected turns.
Dramatic reports are beginning to emerge of uncharacteristically bold behaviour in homes across the country. And we're not talking about the model planes that occupy so much time in the Donaldson household.
In response to a nationwide lack of toilet paper, which was, of course, raided by the
Oh,
Mrs.
it's talking about
Snugglehugs to
COVID.
construct their vast hives,
Toilet paper.
many of the nation's adults have turned to a more childish solution, or at least that's their excuse.
Locked and loaded, Shane Calligraphy, Johnny Handsleeves, seems to be taking his own unique approach to being locked in.
Since checking into rehab, not much has been heard from the former role model, but this latest photo leaked by another resident today seems to confirm that all might not be well at Gentle Touches.
It seems that paranoia may have overtaken the residents of the infamous rehab clinic, which this morning declared itself an independent state, claiming it had more than enough sponges to last till next Christmas.
The shape of things to come? In their own version of a lockdown for more than 45 years now, the descendants of Doctors David Wong and Ingrid Svorsborg Horgensvoord and their unfortunate team today managed to get a personal statement to the surface using flagellized imaging equipment.
Many of the Svorsborg and Horgans brood, as they've come to be known, have certainly captured the public imagination, with a recent vote naming Helvetica Svorsborg and Wongensvoord the most likely to survive a massive electric shock.
Greetings from Dante's Tate, or as we say down here in the family, many mushrooms to you. I don't know what a Mrs. Pluckless Pug is, but they sound like they're causing you guys real problems. We've been trapped down here for 8,961 days now, and all I can say is I sure am glad Mum and Dad chose not to get on that escape craft.
You missed
Considering
one.
me and the rest of the family,
I didn't.
we've been getting on famously, and sometimes Mum stops
you
time
missed
for
one.
upwards of 20 minutes. Also, it turns out, at a push, you can eat flags, if you can handle the stomach cramps and the amnesia. Greetings from Dante's Tate, or as we say down here in the family, many mushrooms to you.
It's hard to believe they've been down there so long now.
But as everyone knows, time moves differently underwater, Jeremy. That's why goldfish are so stupid.
That's right. And as anyone will tell you, the deeper the bowl,
the thicker the goldfish.
There's no denying the logic of that.
Class war, a worrying turn today for the formerly rich as ever more punishing measures are announced, Alex.
With the country becoming ever more hostile to the previously wealthy, those who manage to skip the country must be very grateful to the people who help them right now.
We have it from several sources that rich runaways have actually begun to spontaneously lose their teeth one by one. Is it some sort of cosmic justice, or has masked vigilante Dental Dennis been up to his old tricks again?
And Advance speaks out, with the snuggle struggle proving a test to governments around the world. Advance HQ released a curious statement this afternoon.
In the accompanying release, they asked us to stress that they have been listening, and that this should be taken as a response to how the people really feel.
we've certainly done our bit on this show to contribute to the political climate. But let's not forget, how we behave in our home lives is what really matters.
Let's hope it's not just me who filled out that questionnaire, Jeremy, or we're all in trouble.
Let's play that statement.
Good evening.
Jason!
There are a few things that scare me in life. Spiders, heights, clowns, buttons, obviously, traffic wardens, dying alone, and, of course, Battenberg cake. But you know what
But
doesn't
you don't have to be
scare me?
brutally honest.
Little snuggle hugs. That's right. I'm not afraid of her, and neither should you be. Yes, she's smart. In fact, that impossibly large 16-kilobyte chip in her head is probably smarter than all of us.
Holy crap.
And yes, she's fast and agile.
How big was that?
And
16
she does appear to
kilobytes.
be learning.
Oh my god,
And
so
art.
smart. So small,
Moving in
Jake.
gangs
Yeah, I
that
know.
live in hives that they make themselves from toilet paper.
Not,
And
that's
yes,
not even-
we don't know how long it'll be until their batteries run out. It
I'd
could
be more
days,
impressed,
weeks,
quite
or
frankly,
even
with a
months.
singular megabyte.
And no, she doesn't feel pain or remorse.
They're screaming.
And she'll never stop until she's avenged her husband's death by destroying the human race.
Why are file sizes so big nowadays? Like, we
I'm
can
not
compress
afraid of a
things a
cuddly
lot more than
toy
we do, but we
at
don't.
all.
I feel like one's gonna jump
I
on
am
the
a
window.
proud citizen of this great nation, and most
But-
of us will get through this.
I mean, I get the images
So I
like
am
have their own
not
compression
afraid.
methods, and that's cool.
I
But
am
like,
staying home
my Illustrator
and
file
closing my
should not be
doors and
that big.
windows, blocking the chimney, and praying to several deities. Because I'm not scared, but I'm not a fool either. Thank you.
Delectable stuff.
Later tonight, Jeremy will be catching up with brave roving reporter Patrick Bannon, while
She's
I
a
check
fool.
in with
She's
two
gonna
friends of
just
the programme who
die
find
random and
themselves
watch.
stranded at opposite ends
I am
of the country.
pre-calling.
And then, in part 3, there's going to be a quiz.
I'm the
Presumably because there's
death
nothing more
caller.
important
I know
going on
who's
that
gonna
you
die.
might like to report on if you were, say, a news programme.
And in a moment, we'll both be asking Sophia Rimington how such a trusted brand can have made such a terrible manufacturing mistake.
Is what it describes here as
I don't think it was a
from
manufacturing
popular
mistake.
psychic scientist Delia Lywell.
Oh, I like her.
Get ready to switch.
that.
Get ready to
That's
switch.
all coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News.
Did they have to change the intro? What the fuck?
Oh Jesus.
Is the lockdown referring to the snuggle thing?
I think both COVID and I think it's they had to make it the Mrs. Snuggle thing because of COVID, which is clever.
What? Because they're pretend lockdown.
Yeah, because they're in lockdown from COVID.
First
Yeah,
tonight,
yeah.
how did we get here? Where are we going? And
Like
most
the developers
importantly,
are in
who's to
lockdown.
blame?
Yeah.
Joining us from her ranch in Arlingsfield, Milkirky is the CEO of Rimington's Fist, internationally respected business Svengali, Sophia Rimington.
Internationally respected? Doubt.
And from a crystal healing laboratory, what I assume is a garage in Upper Lowington, inexplicably renowned psychic scientist, Dr. Delia Lywell.
You are on the
Thank you for
wrong
being here.
person to say that.
Thank you for having
Yeah.
us.
Sorry, us?
Myself and the eminent professors.
Is that what you call the voices in your head?
Voices to attract dead scientists. I don't really know why.
The money?
They express themselves to me through ethereal algebra and quadratic predictions. It's all very technical.
When's he going to quit his
I
job? He looks
concur.
so dead
Miss
inside.
Remington, the entire Snuggle Hugs range will surely go down as the biggest public
Like,
relations
I get
disaster
that
in
he's the
history.
face of the country and all,
Well,
but
of course, that's one world record we would never have sought to claim.
What can you say at a time like this?
There is only one thing that can be said.
Crap.
I'm sorry.
I think he's
We're
going to
sorry.
quit.
From
I'm, like,
everyone here at
pretty
Remington's Fist, but especially the dedicated
looks
inventors
so
and
dead
world-beating
inside.
engineers at
Yeah.
Remington Toys, we are deeply, deeply
I don't know
sorry.
if that's actually intentional or if the guys just had a hard day.
Probably both.
Unforeseen consequences.
Mary Shelley?
They had me read so many
see
lines
you,
in so many
Sophia
different
Remington.
variations, and I'm just
You
like,
are preening
we've
by
done
a
this
metal
take 80
vessel,
times,
and
can we
when
please
venture,
be over
you
with
will
it?
see neither land nor sky.
Is that supposed to be the future?
Only the past is concrete.
I remember being a child in my grandpa's workshop when he made
How much
the
harder is
first
it to get
dancing
views
hanging
now?
toy.
Like, you're not getting...
He put it by my bed,
Your audience
and when I
attention
couldn't
is
sleep,
like
I'd
Zap!
sit up and let it go, and I'd watch that happy little executioner just wiggle and wave his tiny noose and dance before my eyes. Grandpa sold thousands of them on the quiet, obviously.
Yeah, the audience
and we
retention
used
seems
the
to be
money
going
he
up.
made
Why
to
is
found
that?
Rimming Toys.
It's kind of
which is now
slow.
just one small part
Does it just
of the
get harder
global
for them?
supermassive megacore that is Remington's Fist. Sadly, we lost Grandpappy along the way. He died in a fire at the preschool tobacco factory. Another one of his pet.
Preschool
But
tobacco.
we never lost his spirit of
Preschool
invention.
tobacco?
Yes, I'm not entirely certain what your grandfather's
Is that what I heard?
offensive toys have to do with the current predicament.
The spirit of invention.
Oh
Mr.
shit, that's gonna lose me all my
Passion
things.
to
Yep.
create, to problem solve.
Did you switch to
And
the
that
wrong
is why I'm
thing?
here today.
Yeah, really
To tell you about
quickly.
a
If you do it
brand new
really
product
fast,
we're
you lose them all.
launching simultaneously around the world from midnight tonight.
We said science! Science!
No, what you
We
should
hear
do
a song
is
of the
instead of
breeze,
switching really quickly, if you accidentally switch, stay on it.
Yeah.
under the covers.
Like, it doesn't even matter if it's backstage.
Please,
I'm
don't
sure
keep
they'll
us in
find that shit
suspense
funny.
any longer.
Won't be my feature she's making up next.
I'd find that shit
Remington's
funny.
Fist is proud to present Snuggle Traps. Safety and security in these dangerous times.
Those are gonna
Box of
backfire
Snuggle Traps
so
contains
horribly.
8 devices,
Yeah.
all guaranteed to stop
I'm
a
just
missing
pre-warning
snuggle hug in its
again.
tracks. That's enough for a small
That
lawn
ain't a good
or
idea.
4 window boxes. And you want to know the best thing? They're only
Yeah,
$129.99
but
a box.
let's trial
Now
some
that is
snuggle traps on the
affordable peace of
television
mind.
tower. If it works,
We see you, Jeremy Donaldson.
Not now, honey, I'm mid-pitch. The best thing about Snuggle Traps is they're powered by next generation
I
really
like
wanna
how
censor
they
Floridian batteries.
interrupted mid-zoom
So, however
call.
long the enemy lasts, these traps will outlast them.
Like, these people's families do not understand what a work conference
You
call
are
means.
screaming and yelling. Your friends are crying. They fear you.
Reaction.
And then
Does that look like... I thought those were Easter eggs. I didn't realize this was supposed to be like an oracle.
Yeah.
Got chills. Did anyone else just get chills then?
I think I did.
I just
I
thought,
think
"Ooh,
it's
nice
more
Easter
concerned. I
eggs."
think I'll be more concerned about these traps. Quickly before we go to the break, these appear to be attractively repackaged landmines. Aren't they dangerous, say, to children?
See, he's
Oh,
also
hell yeah.
concerned about the
These are
traps.
not toys, but they're explosive fun.
Oh my god.
Sophia Remington, Dr. Delia Lywell, thank you for joining us.
When we come back, we'll be taking a look at the situation across the country tonight.
Don't go away. We'll be back after these
Add.
bandages.
Oh!
is that all right?
Oh yes, Doctor, that was
I
exactly
was
what
even telling you.
She seems very nice, that young Miss Remington.
I think she'd make an interesting dinner guest.
Do you think so? I think I'd rather spend the evening shoving Delia's sacred crystals up my skeptical arsehole.
He is so dead inside.
Dave!
You're not going to believe this, but I've decided to come home. Listen, I'll call you back at the next break and we can talk about how I get me job back. Cheers,
Oh, I
Alex.
don't think
See
you
We
you,
don't
mate.
your
want
job
him to
back.
get his job back.
Mate, I don't think you want this now.
How much do you get paid? Can I just ask? 'Cause it
I
might-
have no idea.
He gets paid a lot.
You might actually
Yeah,
be
well,
more
it's gonna look
profitable.
happening.
Funny this.
Exactly, you
To
said it, I
stay
said it.
with his
He
job.
must know, he's not
Ugh, it's
stupid.
Alan James.
I just don't want it getting back to him that it came from us. Hey,
Is he still
no,
full
no,
of
no,
himself?
Jenny. You're not backing
I'd
out on me
assume
now.
so.
he
This
right?
auto does it, by the way. If I just look away and then turn back, it
Get
zaps.
him. I've made the cake, you're on the balloons. I've got no idea.
They're climbing up the tower again.
I know.
What a brave young man.
It seems to auto do it. Why is it doing that?
Well, auto charge it or auto
Yeah.
auto shoot or just auto
It's
charge.
like auto attacking them.
That's good. Why are you? You don't have to.
I don't
focus
want
on-
that. That's cheating.
Well, it wasn't doing it before, and it's doing it now. So just
Okay,
continue
coming
playing.
back. In 5, 4, 3. Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm
Watch.
Jen Roof.
I did
Now
nothing.
it's time to take a trip around the country to hear how
Good.
the lockdown might impact
Yeah,
the
yeah,
nation
yeah.
from some friendly faces.
Okay, there it
Joining
is.
me are respected academic Katie Brightman and author of Alan James's Kites, Alan James. Thank you for joining me.
Why do they say
Pleasure. Thanks
respected
for having me,
academic?
Debbie.
Like, if they're an academic, shouldn't they already be respected?
Yeah.
I wish I could say the same.
What the fuck?
So first off, Katie, how are you coping?
I'm holding up okay. The lockdown directive was so sudden that, like many people, I haven't been able to get home.
Oh no, what happened?
I was staying at a hotel after an international policy convention, and we had a particularly heavy night out. You know
Maybe
what
the
economists
lockdown
are
was
like.
for a good reason.
Honestly hate splitting the bill.
And I overslept, and as you can imagine,
Like, I
I've been
know
here ever
everyone
since.
at home.
But there are
I
certainly
know this
people
is
much worse
COVID
off than
parallels, and I know everyone at COVID with the COVID parallels should have been brought home, and I'm completely fine with that. But this is zombie plague in style shift, and I'm sorry, but no, we cannot risk
The crisis claims yet
your
another
death
victim.
by a cuddly toy for the sake of get home, because political party motivations.
You're
Yeah,
unbelievable.
that's what I'm gonna go with.
So Katie, how do you think this might affect the economy? Should we be worried?
Very.
This game is so
Not to sound
political. Like
dramatic,
any
but this
big
could be
streamer playing this would like
Unemployment
Yeah.
lose like half their followers
it will be a miracle
immediately.
if a lot of businesses
Yeah.
can survive this.
There you go, scaremongering.
Oh my god,
Spreading
you're
this
left
latest
wing?
liberal hoax.
Nah, I'm out.
What they want. They
Oh
want
my
us
god, you're
quiet.
right wing, extreme
They want us
conservative?
compliant.
Yeah, I'm also
They
gone.
want us inside.
Oh my god, you're completely
earth can you say that,
non-partisan?
Well, I haven't actually seen one of these supposed toys. Have you?
We're not gonna watch you because you don't have a strong enough of
Did you
political
know
view.
3,000 people die
It's
every
like a
year
trap.
from
It's like a
regular toys?
you're losing
That's
people
a
by
lot
doing
of
anything
people.
politically related.
And this is no
Yeah.
different. You're just as likely to be hunted down by a yo-yo or a tennis racket.
He makes an excellent and persuasive point, Katie.
Talking over this because
Don't
it's
listen
boring.
to her, Katie. The
Yeah.
press, the enemy of
Talking
truth.
about just
She's agreeing.
killer toys.
You
Oh,
absolute
shit.
shit.
Well, then I must be wrong.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Nice sensor.
I wasn't paying attention.
People are saying they're just like normal
There go all the
toys,
ratings.
and that simply
Yeah.
isn't true.
Oh, because she half said the word
Media
true.
lies.
And Katie, how do you
I'd
respond
continue to watch the
Alan's
TV
claims
show.
that Mrs. Snugglehugs might be dangerous
I
after
wouldn't
all?
like leave
Suppose
because
I guess I'm
they
agreeing
half
with
said
him.
the bad
Thank you,
word.
Katie. I appreciate your support. A lot of folks are
Hey,
saying this Mrs.
hey.
Snugglehugs situation will all blow over. but
That's
it
a
won't.
Whopper sandwich.
Did he actually go?
We need
Oh,
to
crap.
action from the government.
Sorry.
We need financial support to protect our workers.
You
and
lost
our
everyone,
businesses.
didn't you, with that?
We need
Yeah,
to
'cause
support
I
the
showed him
government,
eating the
and
sandwich.
We need
To repent. Exactly right, Katie. We brought
Why-
about
why are you showing him
all
eat the
our liberal
sandwich?
indulgences like
Uh,
art, cake,
I'm not
and
doing well on
love.
this one.
We need to act now and begin sacrificing our firstborns.
Yeah, because you're half focusing on that.
Family pet.
You're gonna get like a
Absolutely,
C
Alan.
rating.
If we can all
I reckon.
successfully come together
Yeah.
as a community and perform the ritual, hopefully
rip.
we will
Look at that
appease
sandwich.
the great ancient.
Would pay to see A
Katie,
rating.
could it be any worse?
Luckily, over the past few years under Advance, they've invested heavily into health, so the system can actually bear the strain.
Is it lucky that the Llama Lords have unleashed a horde of man-made monsters on its own people to conceal the enemy?
Oh, I keep forgetting to swap.
Will you just stop for 5 fucking seconds?
Global Alliance of Fish People are amassing an army.
I forgot the center. God damn it.
Amassing an army to kidnap us.
You're,
That's you. That's what you sound like.
she mocking him.
Yeah.
Yep. That's you. That's what you sound like. That's it. Like we don't do that in this PC world. I'm sorry, but that
Yes,
is
you do.
incredibly non-PC. And as
And
the
that's why no one wants to be
one
your
and only
friend.
person here with the right
No, you
to tell you
haven't.
how you can and can't live your life,
Yes,
you
you're
can't live your
lying,
life like
Alan.
that. Sorry.
Not lying. You are.
Oh, good one.
Not. I'm the new authoritarian government. I've taken control.
Oh my god, he's
Alan,
gonna
you know what
take
they say
some.
about
Thank you for joining me.
What is he
Some
doing?
real food for thought there from two of the territory's leading minds. Any moment now, I'll be heading over to Jeremy, who is going to be bringing us an up-to-the-minute report of the status of the nation. Over to you, Jeremy.
Thank you.
Give
What
him
a
time to
save.
Festival today, which really contributed to the national conversation. Next, out on the streets, someone who's always doing
He's still
exactly
clearly
that.
like finishing
It's
his mouth
Patrick
before
Brennan.
it starts.
Are you there,
Yeah.
Patrick?
Hello, Jeremy. Yes, hello. I'm here live. Apologies for the quality of the broadcast today. Couldn't find any
Is that
cameramen
like a Discord ping, or was that just
brave
no? That
enough
was
to come
just
and
the
join me,
the
so, I'm
claim.
out here on my
What the
own.
fuck?
Right, and
What the fuck?
can you tell us what it's like out there?
Yep, I can. It's as you can see behind me, the streets are.
I'm like, was I
completely
pinged
deserted.
or no? I was not
question, Jeremy, is
pinged.
just how long? I mean, could there
I
be
get for
danger
having
lurking
multiple
just
things
around the
open at
corner,
once.
waiting to end the fledgling career of this young, promising journalist before his full potential is even realised? Will
That
he
guy's
die,
cool.
underappreciated by management, and frankly, if you
He's so full of himself, you can tell because the camera's right up there. Look at my
what's that on your
face.
jacket
My
there?
face is the only important thing you should see on your television screen. I am not a character, I am simply
The
myself.
network didn't bother sending me any PPE, so I've been forced to improvise. In fact, showing the sort of resourcefulness that would make me an ideal candidate for, I don't know, for example, an anchor
I'm like
position
playing
starting
Run
whenever they
3
like.
as I
From
watch
your
this,
point of
and
view,
I'm half
Patrick,
paying attention and
just how
half
safe are
not.
our streets?
Not safe at all, Jeremy, not safe at all. I'd recommend people staying inside, following government advice, and not putting themselves at any risk at all. Unless, of
Now,
course,
while you,
like me,
you
it's
switch
just
between them,
groundbreaking
what's your
journalism,
opinion on how the buggy state of Run
And
3?
just where are you, Patrick?
How the what?
What's your
I'm
opinion
in
on
the
the
street, on
buggy
the street.
state of Run 3?
Which street?
After the Flash version died, they ported it to WebGL, and now it's buggy as shit.
Stream am I on?
I haven't played too much 1-3.
Since the Flash port. Oh.
I'm just looking for
I was gonna play Minecraft, but that would have been too distracting. I was gonna play Hollow Knight, but that would have been too distracting. I better watch this.
Bannon Avenue?
Yep.
Bannon Avenue.
Yeah, no, I can hear you fine. Yep, I'm on Bannon Avenue on the sign. It says there.
Like Patrick Bannon?
Oh yeah, that is like that's strange. That's a weird sign. I don't know what's going on there.
Where are you really?
I'm on Bannon. All right, fine. I'm not on Bannon Avenue. I'm at home, to be honest. All right, fine. Well, I'm in my bathroom technically, but you know, I couldn't face it, to be honest, mate. It's you know, it's terrible out there. I don't want to go outside. They're everywhere. I'm sorry for lying.
We don't expect any less of you, Patrick.
You hear that sound?
I can, yes. I'm no expert, Patrick, but it sounds unmistakably like a tiny fist tapping on your door there.
Oh, fuck, it does. Oh, fuck, Jeremy, shit, no! Oh, bollocks.
Perhaps there's a small queue of tiny fists, each wielding a different gendered household implement, ready to bash in the heads of lying little roving reporters.
You're lying, aren't you? Oh, shit, fucking, listen to me, you bastards! If you're out there, just piss off, you little fucking snuggle fuck! I'm too talented to die! I'm too talented. What the Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Don't worry, Patrick. I'd say you've got a few seconds before they break their way in there and finish you off. What do you see, Patrick?
Oh, Jesus. Jesus.
Thank you, Patrick, for that report, showing the nation
He does
and more
not
importantly
care.
management just where you belong. It's time for another break, but when we come back,
That was
we'll
gruesome.
take your mind off the world for a little while, and who knows, maybe even bring you a few smiles. Join us after this.
I remembered.
You're damn right.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I had them delivered. Yes, to Bannon Avenue.
Getting back, although not as bad as yours. Looks like you've got one loose in the studio. Whack it on the head if it gives you any trouble.
Oh, it's FNAF.
Pretty bad here too, mate. They've gone board. Captain's down. Worse, chef's down and we're out of rum. Not sure I'm going to make it to sobriety or dry land.
Oh, fuck, I'm actually scared now.
Ask you to tell her that I love her, but to be honest, I've kind of pissed my life away, mate. Still, at least I'm outdoors, eh?
Oh, why'd you say that?
Stay calm, for God's sake. Panicking makes you less productive, and that makes Bozeman sad. Protect network equipment at all costs. We have literally hundreds of employees, but our budget is limited. We ask you to do the right thing and value our property over your personal safety. If you're working from home, please refrain from taking meetings on the toilet. Even if you're not going, we can still tell from the way you're...
Wait, they smashed the window!
A
Oh
reminder,
my god. That is a flying
still in
pineapple.
force. I can hear a tie on a conference call like a baby in a vacuum cleaner.
No, I'm not.
Remember,
I'm not going
What the
to.
fuck?
the public are scared.
I don't have to.
Information.
Did you see that?
No, you're being a child.
So let's not waste
Yeah.
time on
I'm not.
fact-checking or integrity.
I'm not.
There's money to be made.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not.
Bozeman out.
No. No. Oh, 5, 4,
Get out of here,
3.
demon.
Welcome back to the National Nightly. Well, welcome back anyway. We know isolation isn't easy, so finally tonight we have something a bit different for you. Even though some people feel it's not our job to entertain the public with absolute nonsense, other more
Get out of here.
important people overrule those people. So it's time to find out who will National Nightly win, and who will National Nightly lose, and who will National Nightly. So, how do we play? Well, joining me is a man who knows all about playing. It's Tommy Harris. Hello, Tommy.
All right, Johnny.
Hello, Tommy.
It's good to see you, Johnny.
And how are you finding the lockdown, Tommy?
What do you mean lockdown?
Tommy? The enforced isolation of everyone in the country.
Yeah, I think I heard about that. Yeah, I think I heard
You're
about
in
that.
bed, Tommy.
Yeah, you called during that time,
Tommy.
Yeah,
Of course, that's my fault. So, why don't you tell us how the game is played?
Well, it's pretty simple, Jeremy. Sausage. I'm going to ask contestants from around the territory 3 questions about what else. Yours truly. And those people are going to get a chance to win a very
13 minutes?
And what are they playing for, Tommy?
Oh, Jesus.
And what
Drum
are
roll,
they playing
please.
for, Tommy?
Drum roll, please.
Fuck off.
Thank you. Thank you. This.
Is that? What is that?
It's my athletic support,
What is
Jeremy.
that?
It's my athletic support. But I've signed it, so.
Oh, well then, what a fantastic prize.
Have we got anybody waiting to win this once in a lifetime prize, Jimmy?
I believe we have Angie on the line. How do you feel about winning this man's old pants, Angie?
I've never been so excited, Jeremy. And can I
Get out of here, demon.
I love you. Can I just say, both of you. I love you.
Well, you've said it now, haven't you?
Angie,
you've said it now,
I
haven't
love
you?
you. In a way. Tell us about yourself, Angie. Tell us about yourself,
What can I
Angie.
say? My name is Angie. Always has been. I'm a human woman. And my dental hygiene has been described as acceptable.
Brilliant! Right, well, shall we get these shambles on the way?
Absolutely.
get these
Can I get
shambles on the
30
way?
seconds on the clock, please? Can I get 30 seconds on the clock?
We haven't got a clock.
Yeah, I did ask for a
We
clock.
haven't got a clock.
So I did ask for a clock.
Why don't you start? And I'll stop you when it inevitably becomes unbearable to watch.
I love it. All right. Here we go. Time starts. Here we go. Now. Question 1. When is my birthday? Is my
The
birthday?
13th of August at 7:19 a.m.
That is absolutely correct. Question 2. What? I said what is my favourite colour?
Crushed praline 4. Crushed praline
Correct,
4.
the colour of my nipples. And finally, Angie dear, what is my star sign? What is my
That's a trick
star
question.
sign?
You were born outside of the human understanding of the cosmos.
Unbelievable, that is correct. Stop the clock. That is correct.
Wow, that really was tough to watch. How did you do, Tommy?
Well,
How did
Angie,
you
my
do,
love,
Tommy?
you got every single question right. Which of course means you lose and win absolutely nothing. Thanks for playing, Angie. Bye. Do we have another contestant on the line at Jellybean?
We do indeed. We should have Sonia Artleach. Are you there, Sonia?
Of course I am, Janie, darling.
Thank you for being here, Sonia.
Oh, there you are, Tommy. Mwah.
Let me guess, you work in theatre, don't you?
Is it that obvious? What gave it away? Was it the glamour or poise?
It certainly wasn't your inherent sense of humility.
Tell us about yourself, Sonia.
Oh, well, if you must play this game. I am a theatrical agent. I represent the likes of Rudy Beefman, Samuel Coffeecup, and Jodie Carpet.
This is getting really difficult. I'm actually having to focus.
And how's the lockdown affected you, Sonia?
Well, they may have closed the theatres, shut the studios, and boarded the cinemas, but they won't get me that easily.
How are you managing without any work?
Due to a savvy clause in all of my artist contracts, I am able to claim my 15 unemployment benefit.
Wow, that certainly is sharp.
Standard stuff, standard stuff.
It's also extremely malicious, but yeah.
Well, I work from home
Who's that?
to keep costs down.
And who's this?
Oh, well, you know, when they gave the order, I was actually mid-meeting with a client, so we've been isolated together.
No fucking way!
What the fucking fuck?
Is that Tommy Harris? I'm a huge fan.
Oh, it's this guy.
Tell you how bloody brilliant you are.
Actually, Jeff, we're about to play a game, aren't we, Tommy?
We've got time,
Well, if it's not too bold, I think I am in love with you, Mr. Harris.
No, it's not too bold. That's all right. Don't worry.
You can keep hitting
I'd
them.
love to show you some of my stuff. I've been working on some new shit.
Well, at least you're already aware.
During lockdown, we've been workshopping some of Jeff's ideas for much younger children, haven't we?
People still let you near their children, do they?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I've been developing some shows for younger children.
Well, we'd love to see it, wouldn't we, Gerbil?
Absolutely dying to.
Right, so, what do kids love?
Timely child support payments from their absent fathers.
Shallow and overproduced musical numbers.
That's right. Animal. I'm trying to address the things that kids need to know, but through a medium that they'll understand. Do you understand?
I think yes. I think so, yes.
Jeff's one of my best clients, aren't you?
I am. Yeah. So, the first one we've been working on is called The King of the Jungle's Mortgage Repayments. It's about a lion who's having problems with his interest rates.
I see. Does he have a broker?
He does. Yes. He's a porcupine. How did you know that?
Well, your work is universal, darling. It speaks to people.
I'm going to say something to you, mate. I think you're onto something here.
The bear,
Oh, yes, right. This one is much better. So, this one tells the tale of Mr. Bear. Now, Mr. Bear is a very sad bear, because all of the other bears don't think that it'll amount to much, and they tell him that his plays are lazy and derivative.
I think you're onto something there.
Now, Mr. Bear is a tragic figure.
Just beat the crap out of these bloody things.
At his lowest ebb, the trees are closing in. He can't even face his salmon, can he? But then he meets someone that will change his life.
Oh god, they're getting quicker.
This is fucking gripping.
That's right. He meets a wise old octopus who takes him under his wing and says, "No, Mr. Bear, don't be sad. You're not like all the other bears. You have this ambition and these dreams."
Such fucking dreams.
I think I love you, Jeff.
And what you need to do, Mr. Bear, says the octopus, probably doing an 8-armed gesture or something.
Probably. You're writing the fucking stories,
In
mate.
this crazy old forest is you need to set yourself more realistic
Probably.
goals.
You get to decide.
It's called Mr. Bear Lowers His Expectations.
Wow. You really have taken yourself to new depths. And what do you want children to take away from this?
Oh, fuck shit.
What?
I said a more realistic worldview.
Are you alright, Jamboree?
It's Jeffrey. My name is Jeffrey Donington.
No, stop. How does it end? We need to know how it ends.
Well, all the animals learn a thing or two about inevitable mediocrity.
You know what? I'm gonna do what that guy's doing and go to bed in the mouth.
And he goes into bear telemarketing.
Becomes a bear maths teacher.
Oh, and we end. We end on a big
Still so long to go.
there's dancing. It's very repetitive, so it's catchy but not too.
Get out of here,
challenging.
stupid toy.
Well, if you like, I could go and get my boombox.
Yeah, you know, I might be able to. Hang on, can we get Angie back?
Why not? The more the merrier, as they say at orgies.
What the hell?
Right, I'll just fill then, shall I? Coming up in a moment, it's the world premiere that nobody saw coming.
Lights!
Or wanted. At all. I can only apologise in advance for what we're all about to endure.
You turn this shitting thing up. Well, there's all sorts of creatures down on Dangly Doodle Farm. Like wise old Mr. Octopus with way too many arms. There's Mr. Pig and Mr. Cat. They're always in good mood. But that's cause they don't know they'll soon be sliced up into food. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your hopes go to turn into despair. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your dreams go to die. Mr. Raccoon wants to go to the moon. He'll end up as a bus driver soon.
I'm so good at this.
Porcupine thinks he'll read the news at 9. He'll end up as a janitor who stinks of turpentine. Janitor who stinks of turpentine. Mr. Tiny Mouse thought he'd own a massive house. Ended up in a bedsit where he can't control the louse. Mr. Horse thought he'd go into professional sports. Now he's an alcoholic and he's on his third divorce. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the place your life becomes an endless questionnaire. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your hopes go to die.
Easy.
Lower your expectations. Maybe you could get a job in telecommunications. No matter how you try, you'll never reach the League of Nations.
Bang.
The best you'll get is middle rank in trading operations. So lower your expectations.
What's he doing with that lamp?
You'll never win an Oscar, so there's no congratulations. The future that is coming will not meet specifications, and no amount of visualizations will save you from your own deterioration. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's a tramp who thought he'd be a multi-millionaire. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where self-esteem goes to die. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the disappointment that is waiting everywhere. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your schemes go to die. That's where your dreams go to die.
Counting it down.
That's where dreams go to die.
Thanks all for what I'm sure is bound to be a classic of children's.
I'm so good. Oh, not this crap again.
But now, let's see how it's really done.
Before we wrap up the news tonight, I just wanted to spend a moment talking to you
Wow.
directly. A final thought, if you will, just for you, Alex. You see, I know you think it's gotten complicated back at the old homestead, but there's something you should know. You like to think you got the family rule, the feelings of cool.
Where did this come from? I'm starting to miss the politics. This level has been insane. Like literally insane. Not crazy cool insane, just insane. He's kind of rocking the mic though. Oh, these things are so freaky. And how'd they smash the window? And is the sports commentator okay? I clicked out the game! Am I dead? Somehow no. Being invaded. What the frick?
Well, that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow when Jeremy will be wrestling an alpaca and I'll be naked.
What?
I'm Megan Wolf. Have a treacle night.
Say what now?
What? Oi, just give me that beer. I'm fucking famished.
Your children are our future. Advanced
I'm gonna get jump scared, aren't I? Don't do it, game.
Get to them while they're young. The Advanced Go-Getters Initiative.
What is that
will put
piss?
your children in
Do you think I'd be happy with that? You're out of your mind.
washing delivered in potentially hazardous environments.
Am I dreaming? Oh my god. I freaking knew it, man. Don't tell me that was all a dream. I'm so confused. It was a dream. Oh my god. Really? That was so random. I guess they had to fill the time in they had from COVID. That's kind of funny, I guess. Well, anyways, I think I'm gonna end it there, guys. It's been a fun game. Freaking loud though. Jesus. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. It was good. It was very good. Been streaming for 2 hours 45 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna end it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.